Hello, everybody. Big Fudge here from the Fudge and Fins #ShotsForLikes podcast. How's everybody doing? Hopefully all you Philadelphia Eagles fans are done burning your houses down from your shitty, stupid Super Bowl win that I don't care about. That's probably, I literally I might have watched 5 minutes of that Super Bowl. I mean, I was busy in Finn's kitchen cooking wings and stuff like that, and his house was absolute mayhem. But besides that, I mean, I could give a shit about either team. I actually dislike both of them. Obviously, the Eagles a bit more, but it was definitely funny to see Tom Brady lose, that I will say. But it was definitely not cool to see the Eagles win. So I will not congratulate you guys. I will not congratulate the Eagles for their first Super Bowl win. I will be that piece of shit Giants fan that says, fuck you guys, and I hope you never win again. If you're listening to my podcast, thanks a lot. It's, you know it, #ShotsForLikes. We are on episode 9 with our good friend from high school, Brandon Tuttle. We started to think of a lot of crazy stories that we had together. We started mixing them up because there were so many of them. So it was fun having Brandon on because he's definitely a fucking Looney Tune, but that's the best part about him. Other than that, he's surprisingly, as crazy as he sounds, he's actually a very humble person. He's a really good friend of ours. But yeah, enjoy all his lunatic fucking stories and our insane high school stories that were pretty fun. Hear Brandon slowly take the turn and then just be stuck there and not able to ever come back. Keep listening. We are all over the place, as you know. We are on iTunes, Google Play Music, Spotify, YouTube, TuneIn, and Stitcher. And by next week, we will be, hopefully by next week, if not the week after, on iHeartRadio. So if you guys like iHeartRadio, then you could start listening to us on there. Thanks again for listening, and here is episode 9 of the #ShotsForLikes podcast. Fuck you. I don't want to waste good dialogue for the podcast.
No one wants to hear about your fucking constipation.
Oh, just stop bitching.
Failure to poop.
Basically, I've been pretty good with a carb-free diet or really low carb. I'll only eat vegetables. That'll be my carb intake. No soda, desserts, whatever. And so today I was just fuck it. Me and my girl at the diner, and dude, I got a chicken parm sub with disco fries, and my shit's been backed up.
I don't say you wonder why. You just instant bind. Cheese, bread, and chicken.
Yeah.
Close
you don't go
the door.
Right into it like that.
Yeah.
I haven't had carbs in a month. Let me have a piece of bread. Not chicken parm.
Well, I figured if I was going to fucking do that, I was just Super Bowl weekend, shit's getting weird tomorrow. I don't give a fuck.
It's gonna get very weirder.
Dude, one of my favorite foods of all time, we said on the other podcast, disco fries, dog. You know that. You know this. Well, fuck you. We'll go to diners and I'm not drinking scotch, but I'm still angry, man. You can't. You gotta.
I'll give you the benefit.
I appreciate it. I'm going to be a dick to you.
So Super Bowl's tomorrow.
Yeah, who gives a shit? Because both teams fucking suck, and it's gonna.
Oh, come on,
I'm
dude,
hoping
the
for.
Eagles.
I'm hoping for a plane to crash.
Eagles.
Not
fly.
again. Shut up. I'm
Score the touchdown.
The only
1,
thing
2,
is that
3.
some fucking Eagles are the biggest assholes in the world. They even said, they're if we win or lose, we're burning this city to the ground. You should even be in a fucking Super Bowl.
Did you see what they were doing to the Minnesota fans, dude? So terrible.
Yeah, throw
it's
beers out of
it's kind of funny to watch, but at the same time, man, I don't know, dude. People's families and little kids and shit. You can't be scumbags like that.
And
you know?
I mean, you got to have some tact.
No holds barred,
yeah,
man.
you could talk shit to somebody.
What's up?
No holds bar.
Yeah, in
You
Philly.
go in with another
I mean,
jersey
it's
like
all
that.
about your personal thing. If I see somebody walking with the fucking Patriots jerseys and they're walking with a 3-year-old, I'm not going to be fuck you, piece of shit. I'd be hey, I don't like you or your team. Your kid's cute. But these two fucking faggots, we got them.
But it's one thing. It's oh, we won. But they're get the fuck out of here, scumbags.
Whipping beers.
Throwing shit at them and
Did
stuff.
you see the one? There's this video. It's just this a bunch of Patriots or Eagles fans just pouring beer on this poor Eagles fan.
Or the Vikings fan?
No, it was a Patriots fan.
Oh, really?
So I don't know.
What was it, a bar or something?
It must have been. I don't know. But it was literally just him. He was surrounded by Eagles fans, and they're just pouring beers on him.
Dude, that sucks. There's a guy used to we went to school with him. I forgot his last name. Rob something. I think he's dating
Gronkowski.
He's dating Alexis Agrafiotis. Remember her?
I know. I remember last
So
time.
you know the Rob I'm talking about. Then
Yeah,
they've been dating
yeah.
forever. So he told me the story. He was at a Rangers game because he's a huge Rangers fan, and
Sucks.
I think it was
Rangers
Rangers.
Nevermore, baby.
Fuck off. It was Rangers Devils, I think, and This guy kept like talking shit with her. He's like, dump and chase. It's all you're doing. Dump and chase. So eventually, the Rangers are running the play. They dump and chase. They score a goal. So then Rob turns around, looks the guy in the face like, right? So like 10 seconds later, all he feels is like a beer pouring down his like on his head and his shirt. But the guy was a monster, so he just had to sit there and take
about
it.
I mean, but that comes to the point to where it's like, all right, I get like, rivalry between teams and shit like that, but when it comes to the point of like I'm gonna dump my fucking $15 beer on you, is it really worth me
first
dumping
off,
my beer on you?
Are you wasting that beer? We're all cheap ass motherfuckers. I ain't wasting that beer.
Certified alcoholic. I'm not wasting a $15 beer ever.
You have certifications right now?
I mean, you get a DUI, but I never got one of them either. So,
well,
yeah, me. I guess none of us.
We're not alcoholics, so let's not do this shot.
Yeah, I guess we'll take. Guess we'll take a little intro shot.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Thank you for coming on, Brandon. Hey, DJ, spin that shit.
And here we go.
Mic check. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. Shots for likes. 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 Your face is like.
I drink Jaeger bombs now. It's been my drink of choice.
You have a fucking heart attack, dude.
It's a little bit of a mixture because taking straight shots of like all my decades of drinking has like destroyed my esophagus.
Yeah, we're probably at decades now. Well, no, not yet, because I think the first drink I ever had when I was like 12, so I'm at like 18.
Yeah,
years,
well,
I think mine was like apple schnapps at like 13.
Okay,
all right, we'll say like at least a decade of professionally drinking. We'll say at least at 21 when we turn 21 or 20.
Well, we were definitely.
I was a drunk way before I was.
No, I remember.
Yeah, I think I definitely remember drinking with you all the time because all we did was drink when we hang out still constantly. But
constantly,
there were definitely points before we were 21. I remember I think you were pretty stoked when I turned 21. You're like, finally, I don't have to fucking like how I had my mom to get me booze anymore. I can just have you do it.
Hey, mister, can you buy me the booze?
I never did that.
I've never hey mistered it, but I've witnessed a hey mister.
Remember, I won't say his last name. I'll be nice, but remember James B. when you get that homeless guy to buy him it, like out on 46, and the guy got hit by a car because of it. And
I do remember that.
What?
That's so fucked up. There was this guy. It was like this weirdo homeless dude in West Milford, and like always like take his dick out and shit. Like a real weird guy, apparently. But
sounds like a cool dude, man.
It takes his dick out. Whatever.
You remember James B. used to hang out with Kyle? I'm being nice. I don't want to say his last name, but
I'm sure I do.
If I said his last name, you'd probably be like, "Oh, I don't want to do it on the air."
That's
but,
why we need the dump button. You just press it, shuts the mics off. Listen to me. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could just say it and take it out, but then it's weird. But yeah, so he had this homeless guy like buy him booze, and I guess he gave him money or whatever. But it was like somewhere out in 46 for some reason, even though the guy's from West Milford.
So he had to cross the street to get the
booze?
And
it's weird because
they
this
didn't want to
homeless
make
guy.
the U-turn. You fucking hopped double lines. You go.
No.
I remember seeing the homeless guy in West Milford all the time, so I don't know why he was out on 46 or why I would leave him there or whatever. Why wouldn't he just bring him back?
Wandering, man.
But
he's homeless. You could drop him off anywhere.
Yeah, but he got hit by a car because of like a couple of minutes after. I guess he was trying to cross the fucking highway.
Did they get the booze?
Yeah.
So did he get hit with the booze?
So it's not really their fault.
Well, no. Like they got the booze and then they drove away, and then like they hear the story like a couple days later that
So it's not their fault. He died after they got the booze.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like
he had to go back.
Like I don't know if they were just like, oh fuck you, we're not driving you home, and it's like left them there or something. You know, they were out on 46, dude.
See, that's the problem. He's homeless. He didn't play enough Frogger as a kid. You know.
No.
Yeah, learn that shit.
Oh my god,
that's mean. That's not funny. That's
I mean, he's been dead for quite some time, so it's
it's nobody's fault.
I mean, it's nobody's fault. Well, I think it's a little bit James B. fault.
Yeah, it's definitely his fault.
A little bit,
But it's what you gonna do?
You know what I missed? The ice saber.
The ice saber's dope.
The saber. I haven't sipped from it in quite some time.
Filled with vodka.
Yeah, filled with vodka. Those are nice glasses, by the way.
Dude,
fancy,
fucking dope as shit.
Fucking
Dude,
fancy.
the ice lasts for hours.
So we have the little copper cups, like the new, the fucking stylish shit you get from TJ Maxx when they first come in. Jazz fucking goes crazy over them. So we got like the little copper glass shot glasses. It's like it came in like a commemorative fucking set of like
that's pretty
cups.
cool. So
Yeah,
everything's copper.
4 mugs and then mini fucking mug glasses. So they're nice and shit, but like once you put hot coffee or something cold in it, you have to hold the fucking handle.
Oh yeah, because you're
Put
fucked.
hot coffee in that and then fucking grab it.
So that's the one thing
It's miserable.
hipsters. This is the only thing hipsters have gotten right. Mumford & Sons is fucking gay.
Terrible.
But these copper things, that's a hipster thing, right?
Well, Mumford
not
& Son
sure.
sucks, but eating a fucking Tide Pod, that's top of the
Well,
list.
that's not a hipster thing.
It's
That's
What's
just
a Tide Pod?
Tide Pod.
How do you not know about this?
I feel like I heard that.
So
on, like,
you
a
need to have
podcast
like a
recently.
laptop here and like be like fact checking.
Oh no, I can hop on the internet right now.
Oh, we got fucking technology all in front of us. Tide Pod is a thing like this big. It's like a pouch.
Looks like a Starburst.
It looks like a huge Starburst, right? And it's filled with like one type of detergent, and then another section of it's got a different type and like a little ball in the middle for like
what's
the
all
cleaner.
what's all those memes or whatever that
Well,
happened?
people are
fucking
eating
kids are eating them. It's a challenge, and you don't realize when you're
you're
eating,
gonna die?
When you're eating,
You're eating chemicals. Like,
well, that's the thing. I watched a thing on it. It was on Vice News. When you eat the Tide Pod and you try to swallow it, it closes your esophagus. You can't fucking breathe. But here's the main thing: your first instinct is to grab water. Water makes it worse.
Yeah,
because then it starts traveling into your system and it's
like a
swelling
washing
everything.
machine.
And people are fucking dying doing this, and it's a challenge. Oh, the new challenge is roll down all your windows and go through a car wash.
I'd rather do that a million times than eat a
Do you
Tide
know?
Pod.
Yeah.
Like if you respect
yeah, I mean,
your
you ruin
car,
you ruined your whole car. The whole car's ruined.
You're gonna have mold in your car for fucking forever. And on top of that, the electrical problems are fucking screwed. But now people are going in the fucking car washes, rolling this shit down, which is like.
So it's the hipsters' fault that people are eating the Tide Pods?
I don't think that's a hipster
I don't
thing.
think it's a hipster thing. This is things are stupid.
Hipsters
people.
would be like, ugh, Tide
Yeah,
Pods.
well, I mean,
ugh.
fucking remember.
I dry my clothes in the river out behind my house.
So Tide Pods, that's not farm.
Remember,
to
you were
table.
just saying it before.
All organic Tide
the
Pods.
fucking the generation, like the high school generation, like right after us, which I guess technically isn't a generation, but like 4 or 5 years, they're like fucking
Generation
butt chugging
heroin.
booze and shit. Remember?
what'd
you say? What'd you say?
Butt chugging Vicks Vapor Rub. But like,
did
that's
that.
the,
That was cool.
our generation when we were younger. Yeah, we drank. We did ate C3s and shit like that. But then became the next generation where doctors
still
were
make those?
prescribing everybody painkillers if
that's
you got
weird.
hurt.
I never took C3s. I think I always just chugged Robitussin. And I think I've done it only like
It's
three.
the same thing.
I think it is. It's the same drug. I've only done
it's
it like
same
3 or
thing.
4 times, but I remember one time the next day, my mom, I think she was like, this is such a terrible story. I feel so bad, but my mom,
we don't, so just tell it.
my mom bought me to unemployment after I lost my job a long time ago. And the night before, I think me and Justin hung out and I chugged a Robitussin.
Oh,
you
threw
did,
up.
you did, but you puked it. So and Justin didn't do it. So it was just me like singing to Justin.
Well,
Remember that,
Ari
Aaron?
did, but he just ran outside.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ari was
He's like,
there.
I'm going in the woods. Like, that motherfucker dead.
So yeah, I mean, it was like whatever. I didn't like lose my mind, but I definitely something happened. But the next day, dude, I just fucking in like Patterson because we're going to the unemployment office, and I just remember like telling my mom just like wait, and I had to like puke, like red puke in a garbage can out in the middle of Patterson, and my
You're
mom,
like, damn, that motherfucker
You got that
drinking
Robitussin DM
she,
coming
no,
out.
she knew because she just like waited there like in complete disappointment, like giving me that look, like not
You're
even
going on unemployment, you're puking up Robitussin.
not even having to say anything to me. She was just like looking at me like, you done? No words. And I'm like,
She's
I'm
looking
sorry,
at me
Mom,
with
I'm
shame.
done.
Here's my spawn puking at unemployment on Robitussin.
Yeah, and then my brother Tony, which will be on the next episode, that's going to be awesome. But he was like, yeah, you know, that one time you drank Robitussin in front of Ma. I was like, I wasn't in front of her. It was the day before, bro. But yeah, my Robo days are long since done.
Yeah,
that's for sure,
well,
dude.
Dude, that shit he was fucking like freaking out. His whole face was like red. He's like, it was red because he was hot and he just started itching his face.
Well,
So, like,
it did some reaction to me. It was making my face like
but you were
hot and
just itching your
swollen and
face.
itchy, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Urgh," like scratching my.
Well, I
fucking
mean, there's
skin off.
certain side effects that they
Remember,
probably
I was like
say.
singing to the
This is
fucking
what
air
happens when you
conditioner
chug
or
it.
whatever.
well, yeah. So they have the air conditioner up on like it's a wall unit, so it's higher up. So this dude grabs a chair, stands up on the chair, and puts his face right in front of the air conditioner. He's like singing to the fucking thing, like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you feel so good, air conditioner."
I was like 20, 21, I
And then
think,
you
so.
start banging on your roof. Or
Yeah,
your
because I had
ceiling.
neighbors, right? I think I had like chick neighbors that moved in. They were pretty cool.
There you go.
But
Yeah, but
so
you
I was
didn't
probably
meet
like,
them
bro, it's
You didn't meet him yet because I remember you go, bro, come down, you're hot. Come downstairs, you're
I
hot.
didn't meet him yet. I could have swore I met him the day they moved in, dog.
Well,
I'm pretty sure, but like
Yeah.
not really met him, I guess.
Yeah, you
Not-
probably said
not the
hi, how you
comfort-
doing, whatever, but
Yeah,
not like
comfortable enough to start
conversation.
banging on the
'Cause-
roof. You're hot.
Because there were some times like because we started like some of their friends were actually pretty cool. Like they came over a couple times with their friends, and then a couple times we went up there to hang out with them or whatever. But it wasn't like too many times or anything. But they were cool though. It was nice having like a younger, like crowd upstairs because the family that lived there before us, dude, when we had it was like a month in. You were
Oh,
there,
I
remember that?
remember.
That like
I was sleeping on-
30-person housewarming party we had. My brother and his wife came and everything. It was, oh my God, there was just so many people. I remember it was like me, you, I think like my ex at the time, her friend, like my brother and his wife, and we were just all in there. And I was like, or no, because I think my brother and his wife left, but we were. Remember, I was like,
apartment?
Yeah, that was Butler. Remember? And I was like singing and shit, and I was like singing "Protest the Hero," like humping in the air. Or whatever. I remember. I forgot what lyrics it was, but yeah, it was fucking ridiculous.
You got a good C3 story, Brad?
The only time I can think about
Give it to us,
the most
bro.
memorable time of C3s is when...
It can be a hallucinogenic.
Oh, no. I mean, if you want to get into fucking hallucinogenics, we'll go to acid, but we'll go with C3s because it's...
Start off with the mild stuff, you know, the over-counter.
Yeah.
Over
the stuff that's
we'll
supposed
start the
to just
over-counter, then we'll go to
take care of your
the
cough.
genetically fucking engineered shit. I was with Jess Richardson and Lindsay Zingenbalg. You remember Lindsay Zingenbalg?
I do.
Fucking honeydew melons. her and Jess Richardson went to the A&P and like stole every fucking box of C3s and got caught. But they got caught in the parking lot, so they dumped it under the car. So me and Nate got in the Beretta, went and got the stash, and just started eating. We get on Mike Zapata's boat. You know, we're all popping C3s, popping C3s, popping
What'd you have?
C3s.
You had to take like 14 of them, right?
It's so ridiculous amount. Like you start with 10, and then after that you start microdosing with like 5 more.
Your
and then
liver's
you
just shaking.
Oh,
what are you doing?
Well, that's the thing. You walk into it like, all right, cool, and then halfway through you just feel your body deteriorating. It's just like I need water, I need booze, and I need
You're gonna
5
feel
more
that
C3s.
same sensation halfway through.
But it gave you such a nice body high though, because we were swimming in the lake at the time, and we're just
I
floating
don't think
there.
I could
and-
go in the lake on
Quick question:
man.
you notice a difference between the pills or Robitussin?
Not really. I never was really.
Because it's the same exact drug.
It's the same
right?
exact drug, but I was never into drinking Robitussin. The only time I would drink coffee and stuff like that is when I had codeine in it, and that's a completely different fucking monster.
Yeah.
That's drinking lean. Like the
Tony's
fucking
actually
the perp with the Sprite and that's completely different.
We'll save it for Tony's episode, but I just want to remind us to say, because when he was younger, he had like medicine with codeine in it when he had like a really bad fucking strep throat or something.
Did we drink it all?
And he got all no, but like my mom was there and he got all fucking hopped up on it. It was
Say,
really funny.
fuck
We'll save it for when he's here, but I just want to remind us.
That shit fucks you up. So I mean,
Look how Kevin Hart is so damn short.
Yeah, but he's like a quadrillionaire. He's got to be hands down the richest black dude of all time.
yeah, but you ever see him like work out? He's fucking ripped.
Oh,
he
probably, dude. I believe it.
He works out with The Rock, and he like competes with him, and like The Rock is
They're
just
actually pretty funny. Like some people might
Yeah.
think they're corny and stuff, but I actually think the two of them together are pretty fucking funny, dude. I think The Rock's pretty funny.
oh, he's hilarious.
He's got some shitty movies,
a
but for
man,
the
dude.
most part, The Rock's the fucking man, dude. You ever see them when they like act as each other? They make fun of each other and shit. It's so good. I dig it.
So
yeah,
you-
so keep going back to
You're in the lake.
C3.
Yeah, so C3s, yeah, it's a mild hallucinogenic. It makes you feel whatever. Kind of like a mixture of Molly and acid and whatever. The codeine and Robitussin fucks your day up like it's nobody's business. But then if you want to get into the real psychedelics, then you start getting into gel tab acid.
Gel tab.
Gel tabs. Gels. The last time I did acid, I went to Ashley's.
You use it as like a suppository at that point, right?
Well, I mean, you can butt chug acid probably too.
Pop the pill in.
Then I'm saying pop one up top, one in the bottom, and let them meet in the middle. But the last time I did it, Josh Admiran put one in my beer and I didn't know about it. And we're at a fucking
That's an
festival.
awful
so
move.
I'm drinking like a half a handle of Jack, and next thing you know, I'm starting to see trails and shit. And I'm like, I didn't take drugs. I know I would take drugs. I take drugs usually. Somebody fucked with me. So I'm asking Mike, I'm like, Mike, did you fucking drug me? No. Okay. Go, I'll tell you. I'm like, and then I see Josh, still with a fresh powdered nose from Coke. Hey, Josh, did you fucking Mickey me? Yeah. When I handed you that beer 5 hours ago. Do you want another one? I'm like, oh, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, might as well. Boom. But
That's like the worst way to get roped into something like.
get unknowingly because.
People do it to each other all the time. I hope nobody ever does that shit to me, dude.
well, I mean, here's the thing.
Especially because I've never done the hallucinogen. I'd be freaking the fuck
Oh, bro.
out, man.
Well, that's the thing. Like when you take like acid or something that you take one and you might be already one toke over the line. When you don't know about it, you don't know what's going on with you because you
Yeah.
feel like whatever. But
That's
as
what's
soon
always scared me about
as
it. 'Cause
soon as
can't
I
get
had
out of it.
confirmation that Josh drugged me, my mind went. It tweaked to where all right, you're on drugs. click.
Get yourself together, Brandon.
let me align you in the right direction. Okay, now you're fine. But like, and that's the thing. People go around drugging people with the most random fucking shit. Like you'll go to a bar and like chicks, whatever, they're out with their broads and something. The next thing you know, some creepy guy with a weird
clamming it up.
mustache and a fucking trench coat
Yeah.
doses you
They
with
still make
GHB.
those people?
Guess, yeah, what
Yeah,
Kevin's,
they're just still around.
They make trench coats still?
No, they still make them.
that House of Cardia, right? Was that Kevin Spacey?
Kevin
that guy?
Spacey.
Or no, fucking, that was Bill Cosby that was just drugging all those bros.
Dude,
right?
He managed to rape 50 some odd women and nobody noticed.
Until like 40 years later.
And here's the thing that gets me because like the whole sexual harassment thing's been going on recently, more so with the Me Too movement, and pretty much you call sexual harassment on anything.
Yeah.
Which, why would you fucking wait like 20 years? Well, after statute of limitations is passed.
Here's what I think happened. Like, as much I know exactly what you're saying, I totally get it. At the same time, I think it was just like probably so many women either like didn't realize or maybe didn't know, or at the same time they were like finally someone's come out, like we can finally do this.
Maybe too afraid.
I mean, we make fun of broads all the time, but at the same time, dude, like they've been dealing with just so much shit for so long. It's been fucking like it. But at the same time, I mean, Louis C.K. asked that broad. She said yes, and he jerked off, man. Like, why is that guy's
nothing wrong with that?
That's where it's getting to.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I get like why she might have like seemed like she had to say yes to like up her career or whatever. But you know how many women are fighting that much harder to just like forward their career without dealing with that bullshit and telling weirdos to be like, no, fuck you, asshole. I'm just gonna fucking work my ass. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks that women have to do that, but at the same time, it's like. You can't even jerk off, man. Like, I asked you, like, just rub a titty or something. Like, if you don't want to do it, just leave. I ain't gonna rape you. But I mean, it's still fucked up. But at the same time, it's like he wasn't drugging and raping women and shit.
No, but it's getting to the point now to where like almost anything now could be considered sexual harassment. To where guys are even afraid to even like try to talk to a chick. You know, hey, I like your hair. Sexual harassment. Fuck you.
I let the broads come talk to me. That's worked my whole fat ass life.
So. But here's the thing: could you claim sexual harassment now?
100%.
You know, if some girl comes up to you and say, hey, you know, I want a chunk of that fucking dick, and you're like, no, I don't like it, and then she keeps coming after you, are you a pussy for claiming sexual harassment?
No, but the judge would just laugh at me. He's like, dude, look at your titties, man. They're flapping over your gut, and ain't no one trying to rape you.
Your titties are bigger than the girls that hit on you, dog. Get the hell out of my courtroom.
Out of here.
He starts hitting on you.
It's somewhat of a double standard, but at the same time, like for like 70 to 80% of it makes sense. Like, women are fucking, it's way scarier because for the most part, men are just physically more dominating and bigger and scarier human beings than women.
It's been like that throughout time. You know, I mean,
I heard Joe Rogan say, I love my daughters and my wife, but I can fuck them up.
Yeah.
I can fuck them up with the flu.
Joe Rogan fuck a lot of people up, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a monster.
He's a monster.
But that's the thing, though. Like, that's, I mean, like, as fucked up as it is to say, not that I would ever obviously do it, but like,
cheers, boys.
Actually, no, my girlfriend might be able to beat my ass. She
probably put
like my mom could probably beat all our asses. But,
no, but I'm saying if you
most other bros, they're like,
if you get yourself in a room with 5 broads that are the same, doesn't know how to fight, just your typical everyday broad.
Unless they gouge your eyes out, you're beating them all up.
You punch one, you punch one in the tit, and they're just going down. They're going down.
Kick one in the cunt.
Do you remember that time I tried to D's nuts your mom on Facebook?
Yeah, like 6 times.
Yeah, but like I had her in a clinch. Like,
I think I deleted it. I think you actually got her and I deleted it.
You called me and we're dead serious. You're like, dude, do not do that. Like, I had her. I was like, yeah, we're hanging out with D last night, man. She's like, oh, who's D? I've never met D. And I was like, oh, I got you, bitch.
You about to hit enter. I'm like, stop. Ring, 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 stop.
You got so mad.
You know what? You know what? Like, my mom is like really cool. Like, for the most part, you could like joke around and like talk to her,
pissed.
and like, you know, like
funny would
you
that
just
been?
talk to her, curse, whatever. Like, you could have like a normal like a conversation like that with my mom. She's not like, oh my god, my ears. But at the same time, you do something like that, she's gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
She lives in Vegas. She ain't flying here with my ass.
You better hope she don't hear this, man. She'll fucking. You don't think she'll just pull somebody out from
Dad's gonna listen and she'll be like, oh, I'm gonna tell her.
Yeah,
she gonna fuck his ass up.
She's gonna learn today.
I don't think I've heard from him since Tim Cooney's episode. Whose episode just came out? Justin's. Whose was before Justin's? Tim's?
I think it was Tim Cooney's.
Yeah, because Tanner's is 8. So yeah, there you go. This guy's listening. Yeah, now we're starting to get people on who actually listen. Like, we've had some people on who are like, yeah, we haven't listened yet, and we're like, thanks for the support, bro.
Well, here's the thing. When you guys first came out with the Shots for Lights thing, I was like, I was in the podcast with Joe Rogan, Joey Coco Diaz and shit.
Exactly, same.
I listen to podcasts because they have a lot of the same ideals and the same things that I like to do. So when you guys came out, I was like, all right. So I started scoping it out. Then I hit you up. When I was drunk the one night, I was like, I need to be on. I want to be on this fucking show.
So, you know,
I want to be on in the early days, so when it actually grows to be bigger.
We're definitely gonna have repeats on. So like, obviously.
Oh no, absolutely. But no, you guys are doing something that are local. Everybody knows who you guys are.
Yeah.
You know, the more people you get on there, they start sharing it. You get more likes.
If they fucking share it, those
because you need to make sure.
Justin never goes on Facebook, but Poinsett did share it recently. But unfortunately, like fucking views or like listens have been going down like slowly. which kind of sucks. But we're about ready to we're probably gonna do some commercials or some stuff and start advertising. But we want to wait until we're in the podcast room because we want everything to look
Well, that's the
legit.
thing. Right now, you're doing a trial start. Yeah, now you got people interested.
Plus,
now
we'll have a ton of content once people.
Now
actually
you're
start
having
listening.
people on. Now once you get it set up, new room, some video, and all this other shit, you're gonna be killing it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Killing it.
Hopefully.
You'll be better than Howard Stern. You'll be killing it.
Well, I don't think he has a podcast. I'll say he just has his radio.
No, he's got his own fucking radio studio.
Well, I mean, we're about to have that.
That's true.
For the most,
I love drinking.
I need a beer. Does anybody else need a beer?
I got Schweeps anyway.
Sweeps?
Schweeps.
Swipes?
It's
if you
pronounced
wouldn't mind, you want to
Schweeps,
grab me
asshole.
one of these when you're... I'd appreciate that.
Recycling us, huh?
All right, so it looks like it's me
Do
and
you like
Brandon.
Keith's little Mexican mustache he's got going on there?
Keith,
Which one?
Black one?
That's all right. I got a green one up there.
Well, the mustache is a big thing on the podcast, bro.
Oh, yeah, it's like the new thing?
Was it just? I don't remember if it was Justin's or Tanner's episode because sometimes we do them like in chunks. We'll do like a couple podcasts a weekend, which fucking destroys our bodies. Mine at least. I feel so bad. I like it's good because I'm like I can't be around you, Keith, for like 2 weeks because I fucking
The drinking gets you.
It's dude, and then like Brady's getting involved. It's fucking.
Huh?
You want these in the fridge?
No. The better one, surprisingly. This so fucking carbonated. White Claw hard seltzer.
What the fuck was I just talking about? I already forgot.
Mexican mustaches.
Oh yeah, but
drinking with Keith because they're kills
It
your
was
body.
either Justin's or Tanner's episode, but he just came out and he's just shaved the rest of his beard and left his mustache right in the middle of it.
That was Justin's.
It was Justin's, yeah. That's some serious consideration for the podcast. Just determination.
The mustache.
Yeah, it's everybody loves it. Everybody thinks it's hilarious, but he's like, I'm not going to work like this. I'm like, why the fuck not, pussy? He's coming
mustache.
back. He can
a
come
mustache.
defend himself.
It's like you need to have a mustache.
Even
or a
his
beard
broad,
now.
even his broad digs it. She's
Dude,
like,
it looks so
let's
bad.
fuck.
I just
If your
look in the mirror-
girlfriend still wants to bang you, you're saying like she was digging it. If your girlfriend still wants to bang you, then what?
That was actually a bad one.
From now on, you can actually back up a little bit because it always clips it, so you could probably give it a few inches to do it. But, well, yeah, why?
I don't have many to spare. It's a wee one, it is, laddie.
But what did it even?
Now I'm just forcing it.
Yeah,
I don't-
We did we say that on Tanner's episode?
I have no fucking idea,
We
dude.
might have missed her, man.
I didn't listen to it.
I think it was definitely on Justin's. Oh, you haven't listened to it? I shared it
Yeah.
to you guys. Well, yeah, you haven't gotten a chance to it, but yeah, Tanner's was fucking really good. You gotta listen to that one, man.
Yeah.
Poor kid gets stabbed and shit. It's a fucking
This is a
great,
great
story.
story,
He's got a
though.
lot of
Yeah.
stories, man. Well, no, yeah, and it's he came really close to dying, actually. Pretty sure, according to the story, but we get fucking dogs with the.
fucking dog stripping shit apart.
Oh, I put your lighters in that basket above the mic
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
because he got both.
As
Of
long as I know where the fuck he got bolt.
them. Yeah, he grabbed both of them because they're both there, but you only chewed the metal off the one.
As long as it still sparks, we're still good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Then we're 100%.
As long as it works.
That dog's a lunatic, dude.
So, what are you guys' prediction for the Super Bowl? It's fucking tomorrow.
Probably be the fucking Patriots, dude.
Dude,
which I guess would be better, just because I don't want the Eagles to win it all, because that's still funny to me. But in my opinion, I honestly think the Eagles are a better team, man.
Well,
They did good this season.
it doesn't matter, dude. It's gonna be in the fourth quarter. Eagles will be up by 10, and then the fucking refs will start going. All right, let him cheat. Don't call anything on a pass.
Yeah.
Pass interference.
Remember how bad
all
that
day
hold
on
was,
the
dude? That
Eagles.
hold was on Justin's episode.
It's so bad
at this point, which will be like 2 weeks ago. We were watching that game. It was Jaguars, Patriots, and fucking like that like, what was it, like third and whatever, where they got that to where they could run out the clock and win. It was like the worst hold we've ever seen ever, and we're all screaming, freaking out.
And did you see
live.
all the refs at the end? Like
They were cheering.
Yeah.
one ref in the
Yeah,
end
he's
zone
going
was
to-
like,
Dude, he's pretty much about to fucking blow Brady around the field. Like the first guy that congratulated him was a fucking
Speaking
referee.
of blowing Brady, did
Brady
you
bangs
did you
dudes.
see this new shit that came out with his kids kissing him?
Like tonguing him.
I
or-
heard about like somebody talking shit about his kid, and he freaked out.
So he's like laying on a bed or something, shirtless, and his kids
That's hot.
also shirtless. Comes up and gives him a kiss, dude. He was literally like,
It's like a long one, huh?
for
Oh,
fucking
fucking-
30 seconds, dude.
That's a little weird.
That's fucking weird.
kiss
I
your-
have
you kiss your
kids
kids.
and-
You kiss your kids on the lips when they're young, I guess.
Well,
but it's like a pecker.
My,
though.
my
It's like a
son,
little-
my son is fucking
like a wiener,
4,
but like a
right.
peck.
So like, I'm not on the kissing him on the lips thing anymore. Especially now with a cigarette burn like this.
Or the herp.
But like, well, that's the thing. My daughter,
give you herpes,
my
motherfucker.
daughter's 11. I don't kiss her on the fucking lips. I kiss her on the
That'd be
forehead.
weird.
I kiss her on the
Broad.
cheek. She's a fucking broad. So I mean, there is a point difference to where, but a 30-second long smoocher.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's fucking bizarre.
on the fucking like, come on, bro.
Also,
you got your wife who makes not only more money than you.
Well, he hasn't banged her.
He should be banging her.
Oh, he's gay as fuck, dude. You know.
That's right.
They probably artificially inseminated his wife.
100%.
Let me
100%.
just
She
jerk
was
off
sitting in
on
the
your
cor-
belly, and you can just wipe it in.
She was in the room, but like not in his vision, so it wouldn't ruin his orgasm.
100%.
And there was a guy jerking him off, and then he came in the cup, and her hand popped out, but she wore something that made her hand look more mannish.
Yeah, like
took that
Rod.
semen and
like
then
a
shoved
hobbit
it in her.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever would make it look
Some
more
hair on the
mannish.
knuckles.
Because he can't, for Christ's sake, she should be so selfish. It would ruin his orgasm if he saw her.
Did you see him in his press conference, dude?
No.
He looks like he has the curse, bro. Like a
Curse of.
AIDS.
AIDS.
Dude, he looks so bony and skinny and bad. Like, I don't know. Like, if he gets hit on tomorrow, he might die. He looks. I'll get a picture.
What,
of
did
it.
he like lose a lot of weight or something?
Dude,
He keeps selling his soul for a Super Bowl ring, and this is his last time.
all out of his kid's mouth when they're kissing him.
I don't think he's going to stop. I think he's going to fuck
After 6 rings, he won last year, right?
He says he wants to
won
play to
last
45 if he can, man. Why would he stop? If he can
But how
keep
old is he
playing, why
now?
would he stop?
30,
41?
Is he 41?
It's 40 or 41.
He's 41, and he's got 5 fingers of doom on one hand, and now he's trying to go for the start in the next. Would you stop? I don't think I would either.
Like that's exactly like why would you? He could get to
He won
a
the
point,
Super Bowl last year.
He can get to a point that like nobody may never ever be
Get to
able to
again.
get to ever again.
Ever
so
again.
like
I mean-
he's a jerk off, and I hate that. I'm just sick of how good they are. Like Jeff was asking me a
'Cause
couple
they
episodes ago
cheat.
when Jeff was on. He was like, "Why do you hate the Patriots? Like they're not the same conference, whatever." But it's just like it's kind of boring to me, man. Like they are that good. There's no denying that. Like I'm not an
they have
idiot.
They
but,
have
like,
it tight.
It's just
Absolutely.
like I was so excited when like the Saints and the Vikings and the Jags and the Rams, like so many awesome teams, and it was making it exciting. Like, dude, like all these teams are fucking really good. They got their shit together. This
football-
is great. And
football's-
it's just basically the same fucking thing, but the Eagles are there now.
Well,
but-
that's the thing. Like how it was with baseball, the fucking Yankees were winning every year, place every fucking
Yeah,
year.
but at least
They're
they
winning
won.
every
They
year.
didn't have the
But,
umpires cheap.
but
for
that's
them.
the thing. It's getting to the point now to where it's like, all right, we already know the Patriots are going to the playoffs. So you count them in. I thought the Giants were going to do at least somewhat of decent this year. Holy
I'm gonna
shit.
tell you what happened.
Holy fuck it.
I'm
No,
gonna tell you
everybody
what
got
happened.
hurt in the
And
first
actually,
beginning of the season.
I just like I told you before, I just got a new job. So after the interview, and they offered me the job, whatever, and I was about to leave, and the vice president of my new company, I won't mention it just out of respect, but I know he's a Giants fan, so we were talking a little bit about football and stuff, and I was like, God, I don't, or remain nameless as well. And I was like, yeah, no, I just got to apologize because that's my fault because I've had these Giant slippers for dude, I have 6, 7, 8 years, who knows how long, but they were just falling apart so bad. So I finally chucked them right before the season.
Yeah.
And look what happened. 2 fucking wins, dog.
2 done.
Two fucking
I
wins.
wore
But I got
my-
I got a new pair though. I got a new pair now, so hopefully next
Next year.
season should
You
be
want,
good.
you want to know why? This is what I think happened.
Is that the slippers?
Tom Brady was banging Odell Beckham Jr. so hard.
Makes sense.
With his
on the
Funyuns
offseason
hair.
with his-
No. Brady's taking it.
Correct.
Out of the two of them,
Brady's a
I-
bottom. Brady's a
think-
bottom.
And not a power bottom, just a bottom.
No, he just sits there.
Because he's generating so little power.
That's
from
why
the
Beckham
bottom.
Well,
got
he
injured.
doesn't have to
because
do
he was
shit.
just
He's
banging
amazing.
Brady on the whole offseason. Just nonstop, just constantly fucking anal sex all day.
Maybe they were standing up a lot, and that's why his ankles felt weak, and that's why he broke
telling
his
you, man.
fucking
He
ankle.
broke his
It makes
ankle.
sense.
I'm on to something.
I'm not gonna if they can get some decent shit
He
for
told,
him. I'm okay with.
He told
Odell
Brady
Beckham
he could
leaving
only
the Giants.
jerk him off with his left hand because the right one's the one he catches all balls with.
with the. Is it?
No, he catches all the balls in his mouth.
Well, that's true too.
One ball at a time. It's like a shotgun blast to the fucking ugula.
Yeah. Speaking of fitting balls in weird spots, you ever heard of the dog in the tub?
No, but it sounds fucking
I've
ridiculous.
not heard this either.
So it's when you're banging your broad and then you take your balls.
All right, I have it.
And you shove them in her asshole.
Yeah, which you realize how impossible / painful that would be.
There's no way that would work.
Have you
Dude,
ever
we're
watched
Irish.
Pornhub?
You know how hard it is to fit a dick in
Listen,
a butthole already, and we're Irish.
Listen,
let alone a
if you ever
fucking
watch
testicle.
Pornhub and you see some broads on there, they can fit a lot more than a fucking ball up there, dude.
Can we?
Yeah, but think
Are we
about
on Pornhub yet?
No, I didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
But the one episode I was doing like a little synopsis before, and my girlfriend was next to me, and I was like naming like what we're on, which basically everything. But I just try to do it all the time so people know. And then my girlfriend in the background here like Pornhub, and I was like, oh, maybe we'll throw in porn as a joke.
Can you just put you on Pornhub?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
You can load whatever you want.
Dude, we got to
No, listen.
That'd be fucking hysterical.
I don't know if they're gonna let us like do the podcast unless you have titties in the background. Like have some shirtless
just like
chicks in
Google
there.
random tits and just paste it all over like our logo, I guess.
Listen to us, dicks and tits.
But why, if you're going to jerk off though, why would you just be like, oh, this podcast might be funny? Like, you're sitting there with your pants down, your dick's hard, you're trying to look for something to fucking nut to, and then you find our podcast. Like,
if I was going through Pornhub and I found a podcast, I'd be like, that's fucking hysterical that they did that, and I would definitely give it.
Open it in a new window. I'll get back to that.
Yeah, I'll get back to you.
I want to see these
later.
bozos later. Just put this in the
And
corner.
it's more for me, just be like, it's on Pornhub.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Imagine if it got some fans though.
That'd be fucking hysterical.
No, I think what you guys have
Is
here
that a
going is
Watt?
great.
Is that JJ
so
Watt?
far with your podcast and everything?
Yes,
Fucking, it's a good start. A good spot. When did you get the new room and you got everything fine tuned in? Some
Can
video.
you draw an American flag as a Marine? Do they teach you that?
I don't need to draw an American flag. I need to salute to it and fight for it. That's about it.
Well, we're
Hopefully not die for it.
well, you're past that, dude. You've been out for years.
That's true. You've been in the Marine. Did you listen to Connor's episode at all?
No, I did not listen to Connors.
Sniper of the year, dude.
Yeah,
He's got
Sniper
you
of the
beat.
Year, dog.
Sniper of the year?
Yeah,
Sniper of the Year,
he
man.
was. I mean, now because he was 2017, but his episode was really good, man. It was funny. It was long.
Yeah.
We all get to the point where Keith, especially, like I had to edit so much at the end of Keith because he'd be like, "So," and like seconds of space. We're at my grandma's. Seconds of space. And we were so fucking like I had to like edit everything to make it sound like a cohesive sentence.
Oh, yeah.
And it still didn't.
At least it wasn't so much time in between the words, but yeah, no, his is definitely fucking. His is
No,
really
that's the thing. So
He'll
far,
be here tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, so far you guys have like from what I've seen, because I've been actually listening, because have awesome guests, amazingly, yeah, funny, because people know
definitely
you,
funny.
because we fucking know you. You know what I mean? Now we got to get you out there for people that don't know you to start to get to know.
Well,
you.
I had someone come up to a bar.
Ireland,
the other
there's
day.
somebody in Ireland that's consistent, dude. It's on I think like 9 plays now. Like
Nice.
they've listened to like every episode. There's somebody in Ireland listening to us. There's somebody in England and Sweden as well, but like it's only a few plays. I don't think they keep up. Ireland literally I think keeps up with every episode. So there's somebody in Ireland.
You got the
They
best
won't
thing.
email
Shots
us.
for likes. Like
Hashtag shots for life.
I mean, honestly, you can't beat that. But then they're like, so what? Every time I like you, you take a shot. No, fuck you. Like, no, you can't do that. You give me 10 likes and I'm puking on your fucking table.
Well, it depends on how quick you get the likes, you know.
Well, the whole point was that it's a play off of like for likes or like people on Instagram. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like a play, like making fun of like social media or whatever, because that's what's going on. But it's nice though because you post it and then it's automatically a hashtag, so people could search it easier and stuff. I guess. But yeah,
you know
I'm
what
ready
else
for
is
a
a
shot.
hashtag? Hashtag Tom Brady bangs dudes.
Yeah.
Tom Beatty.
If you're ever-
are you still on Facebook jail for that? Are you? They break you
yeah,
out
I'm
again?
banned for another 20 days, I think.
Jesus Christ!
He does it right, you know what I mean? Like a few
Well,
episodes in, I'm like, dude, how are you gonna
I don't think it
promote
was-
the
I don't
podcast?
think it was
I still
last
tag
year.
you and stuff, so I hope people on your friends list see it.
I don't know if it was
Yeah,
last year.
they do.
But the year before that, when you were posting all of that shit on
I-
fucking Facebook,
Yeah, wait, I was
I was surprised at what you got fucking away with for how long you did, and then it was like the one where it's like 5 dicks and Brady just like covered. I was like, all right, finally.
That's a real picture.
I really
want to
know who reported him though, because there were at some points like
Well, you got to realize you're probably friends with a whole
I
bunch
think
of
Jack
people that
reported
just
you
add
once,
you.
right?
So
I'm sure he did.
That's what I'm saying. A whole bunch of people probably just add you, so you don't know who's actually on your friends list that are going to be
I also
offended.
think that, like, since I've been banned, like, I don't know what, 10 times now.
that's why you're up to a month through. Like you might lose your fucking Facebook.
Yeah, that's what they said in the
Yeah,
last
but you
one.
can just change. You can just change. You make a whole new profile.
Yeah, I mean, what do I give a fuck?
Hey,
Right?
don't give a fuck. Make a whole new profile. Hey guys, I'm on here. You'll see more dicks later.
And I even made the one I did, it was like Tom Brady getting throat fucked by this guy. It's a real picture, by the way. But I put a popsicle and golf balls over the cock and balls, so it was safe for work. So I don't know how that got banned. There's no package being shown.
This show balls.
No, I put little ice cream scoops over it. and then the dick was a
so
popsicle
ridiculous, dude.
No, you know what? It's probably Tom Brady just looking at you because you have Tom Brady bangs dudes reporting this asshole
Well, dude,
again.
the one night I
How
went
dare
on,
you.
on I forget if it was Twitter or Instagram. on Tom Brady's thing. I was just like, I racked up a lot of like Photoshop real pictures of Tom Brady banging dudes. And I racked up a bunch. I just kept sending them to his fucking Twitter. They were getting deleted so fucking fast, dude.
Wow, that's awesome.
You went straight to the source.
Straight to it.
Straight
I was
to it.
hammered. I'm like, I'm going go on Twitter and do this shit. We're gonna tag at real Tom Brady.
Dude, there's what's his name, the fucking quarterback of the Seahawks. I'm fucking drawing a blank.
First
right
name is Russell.
now. Russell
Last
Wilson.
name is
He's dating Sierra, which it kind of looks like she's got fake boobs now, but
Wasn't she apparently a dude at one point?
No, you're thinking of Lady Gaga, but I don't even know.
No, Lady Gaga. Yeah, everybody thought she did. But everybody thought.
But
she
here's the deal, though. Apparently, when Russell Wilson and Sierra first got together, apparently they weren't banging. They were like, "We're waiting for marriage," and I'm like,
That's stupid.
"Yo, you're an NFL Super Bowl winning quarterback, and you are an extremely attractive R&B artist who like shakes her ass all over the place. How are you, Russell Wilson, like not fucking hitting that?" At the very least, like when she's asleep, just pull the blanket off her ass and just beat off on it or something, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Do you
That's
think
gotta
they're
be bullshit,
Do you
though.
think they're waiting for marriage though? Do you honestly
That
think?
was a while ago.
Are you
they might
gonna-
be like they might be. If that
Are
was
you
her-
gonna buy the cow and not try the milk first?
That's a new one. I've heard other ones. That's a good
I'm
one.
saying, I'm
Yeah.
saying, if like, because I get my milk from
I
Walmart,
think-
Stop and Shop, ShopRite.
CVS.
Am I gonna buy that
He's
cow?
trying to get
Am I
there.
gonna sign a fucking contract with this broad?
Not
I'm
only
try-
sex, but I think living together too is important, man. Some people just like some people, I guess, like very religious or whatever standards or whatever they're doing. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna have sex or live together, this and that. I'm like, yo, you're like about to marry like literally a whole different person. This person isn't the same person anymore, dude. When you live with
Well,
someone,
you,
it's way
you
different.
absolutely have to live with somebody before you marry them.
At
You-
least like a year or
Because-
two, just to see
I
what
mean,
they're really
to
fucking
see what they're
like.
really fucking like. I mean, because people, individuals, we're not meant to cohabitate and live with other people. We like our way. We like our things.
Yeah.
We like our shit. If it was up to you, this place would look way fucking different.
Even,
There'd probably be nothing in it.
Exactly. In my house, I have you could tell I live there because there's like a picture of me as a Marine on the wall, maybe a rifle, but the rest of it is the brats. But if it was up to me, my guns would be laying everywhere. Like, just
Fully loaded.
No,
Safety.
If it's not
always
loaded,
off.
It's what I'm saying. If it's not loaded, what's the point of having it?
That's true.
So I mean, what the fuck?
true.
But that's what I mean. Like, we're not meant to cohabitate. We like our things in this way. So when you live with a barn, you're like, all right, I can deal with her shit.
and she can
Then
deal
you
with
buy.
yours.
Then you buy the cow. You can't just move in or marry her. Then be like, all right, now we're moving in together. Next thing you know, she's farting in the toilet,
and you can hear
and
it.
you're trying to brush your teeth.
Bitch, turn the fan on.
Bitch, your fart smell worse than mine. Shit.
Like, this isn't a Hallmark fucking movie. Everything's not peaches and cream. Like every time you walk in, it's more of like a disaster. And then you learn to live.
Cream.
All right, let's-
Yo, I just realized that when Jeff was on, we never told that stripper story about the cream. But the bitch like, I'm gonna make you cream. Well, let's take the shot. I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you the story after. I can't believe we never got to it, dude. Maybe
got
he wanted to stay
fucking
off strippers because
hammered.
he just had a kid. So- it probably makes sense.
Well, Brandon just has his fifth kid, man. He'll talk about strippers.
I got fifth kid, sixth on the way. You know,
Girlfriend's gonna hear it. You're a fucking asshole.
So me and Jeff would like 2 or 3 years in a row we had a little thing because our parents like live in other states and stuff. So for Thanksgiving we wouldn't usually do anything with our family. So we would go to a
Who
strip club.
goes to a strip club on Thanksgiving?
who works at a strip club on Thanksgiving?
Well, in the harem, there's some pretty good looking chicks working on Thanksgiving.
Oh, I know who
Well,
works at the harem.
Yeah. I'm sure you do, dude.
No.
Well, but
Ham bone.
so we would go, I mean, we don't do it anymore, but we used to. We would go to the strip club, whatever. We'd have bring your own beer, whatever. You know the harem, I guess. You seem like you're familiar. So
Assholes for days. It's like a cat's ass in the harem because no matter what, as soon as they take off the G-string, you have to stare at it.
well,
It's like a
it's
cat's
full
asshole.
nude.
You're just like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
full-
they
that's
put
because
buttholes right in your face.
And that's the worst thing is BYOB. So you're
I
not,
like that.
I no for me and you as a consumer, I can see your twat and I can bring my own booze. So I can bring a 30 rack and it's fine. Any other place in Jersey, it's a juice bar or it's a bar and I don't get to see your twat. So
I mean, what club are you talking about?
Well, like, you-
because
still-
most clubs
like
that serve
still-
when they
like-
serve
like
booze,
stilettos.
technically I don't think they're
Talk about
supposed to be
stilettos.
topless.
Let's talk
I
about
think they're supposed to be topless.
so it's stilettos.
It's not a juice bar is when it's full nude.
Yeah, full
if it's
nude.
full nude in New Jersey, then it's BYOB and they have like a juice bar. quote
Yeah, when
unquote.
they have a bar, like I think it's stilettos.
and you can only bring in like beer
Is
or
it
wine.
stilettos or lace?
You can't bring in liquor?
No, I don't think you can bring
Full nude? Well, no, you cannot.
You can bring
full
in
nude.
booze and champagne.
And places that serve liquor at
Like
the bar,
beer.
then technically it's not supposed to be nude at all.
Well, I know that, yeah.
Like the last time we went to the harem for Thanksgiving a couple of years ago, we used to call it Pilgrims and Whores. We went to Club 15 first for a little bit, and then we went to the
I
harem.
used to work there.
It's a story. Well, you're going to tell that story after this. Yeah, but at Club 15, even when the girls are, the pole or whatever, the dancing, they don't get topless.
No.
So you're getting booze, you're getting
go-go
drinks,
bar.
whatever.
Well, they had a paint party one night, so they legally got away with it.
Well, because that's
okay.
technically covered. If you put paint or latex over a nipple, that's covered.
Yeah, they.
So
they painted,
if I take my paintbrush and I go nipple twat, you're golden.
I mean, I don't think it's
Nipple,
good to
nipple,
go.
twat.
Just flop,
That
flop,
might
flop.
be the name of the episode.
Flop,
You
flop,
nipple, nipple, twat.
Yeah, you get that. I think you can get away with that because it's paint.
Well, they
over.
did, but I don't think it was like if someone really wanted to be a dick, they could have been like, "You guys." Are
Yeah, but
fucking-
9
you guys
times
are
out of
dumb.
10, I mean,
Yeah, they're not gonna
what
give a
was
fuck.
some of those cops are probably going to the bar to have a good time, so they're probably happy.
How does bars go? The cops are going to the bar to get a blowjob. They ain't gonna fuck it about.
Well,
All right.
who keeps up with the straight? It's not like the ABC. We have like the ABC that comes as a crows and like
Easy as 1, 2,
make
3.
sure we're not fucking serving underagers or whatever. Is there like a strip club ABC?
We'll have to Google it.
This what you don't got a laptop or
No. Yeah, I can pull it up right here. Well, yeah, or you can Google it while I'm finishing my story. But so me and Jeff, we were at the harem, and there was this African American stripper, and she had a fake booty. It was huge. So we both got lap dances
I
from
still
her.
need to start my GoFundMe for that.
So, well, no, she had like the implants. You would be injecting
I'm
gut
taking my
fat
gut.
into your ass, Kim Kardashian style. But
Word.
so like we both got lap dances from this one stripper who had a big fake butt, and she was like, you know how strippers like whisper in your ear to try to get you into the back room for like $180, whatever, and she's like, oh, baby, I'm going to make you cream. She said that shit to both me and Jeff. So for like the next 2 years of our lives, me and Jeff would just walk around every time we see each other, we'd be like, make you cream. So when you said peaches and cream, but I just can't believe we didn't tell that story. But at the same time, I can believe. But yeah, Pilgrims and Whores is no longer anymore.
Well, that's good.
Rip. Yeah, no,
Rest in
it is.
peace, Pilgrims
Rest in
and Whores.
peace.
See,
Which is fine.
It says here for strip clubs, it's mostly pretty much like it's got to be clean. Like the health people come in. If you serve food, because most strip clubs serves food, but it's mostly anti-prostitution stuff.
The anti-pasta.
The prostitution.
Kielbasa.
Should I tell a very bad
hand jobs
story
and
about a
blow
stripper,
jobs
bro?
should be real jobs. I mean, fuck it. If you suck a dick for $20, it's 20 fucking
All right,
bucks.
now we're competing with nipple twat with hand jobs and blow jobs should be real jobs because that's
Well, I mean, think about it.
Brandon Tuttle's on the podcast.
Nevada, they got brothels, hand jobs and blow jobs are real jobs, and you pay extra for anal, right? If a girl wants to sell her body for, it's true. It's true. I went to California for some training in the Marine Corps. LAV crewman's course, and then I did vehicle commander's course. So right about 100 miles east of that is Las Vegas. Right there is all the bunny ranches and all the other things where young Marines like to go have a good time.
Makes sense.
Yes, a blowjob, $50, full banging's $100. You want anal, $250. You got a bar for 3 hours. You do whatever you want.
They charge a lot.
Oh yeah, they charge. Oh, they up it like whatever.
But here's the deal, though,
because they want to turn you in and out. They want to suck a dick, get you out, to get another dick in. It's like a car wash. Boom, 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 boom.
Here's the deal, though. Why are you doing anal if you're wearing a condom? And obviously, you're gonna wear a condom if you bang a stripper or a hooker. So therefore, it's like, is the anal worth it? Because you really.
Well, it's
one, the women hate it. That's like the main reason.
It's what
you do
you're
it.
into.
And then two, you're nutting in the butthole because you're not going to get
well,
pregnant.
the main thing is you're wearing a condom either way, no matter what.
Brenda's no,
Exactly.
But it's
So
your
why
thing.
spend the extra
Because-
$150 is what I'm
Wanna know
saying,
why?
Brandon.
Because if I want to double dip, if I want to go in, down, up, down, up, down.
Well, that's her yeast infection.
It's like a Neapolitan ice cream. You got the chocolate, the vanilla, then the pink.
If she's a white chick,
It's all pink on the inside.
because there's no purple ice cream,
That's not true.
Fucking Moulignon. But no, you go up, down. You go,
I hope nobody gets what we just said because
Oh, they will.
that was
Oh, they will.
comedic gold, but I just don't know how many people will get it.
No, they'll get it. But I mean, but either way, you could pay for that in Nevada. So why can't somebody do it in New Jersey? You know what I mean? Like it's your body. You have the right, the freedom to do whatever you want with your body. with this and that. Why can't I sell that as a commodity?
And I
Why
think it should be very regulated. I think the women should be made sure that like they're kept safe. Like maybe they get interviewed like once a month, or like something like you said, like the ABC. They walk into bars, whatever. People should go and be like, "Are you being hurt? Are you okay? Are you happy? This and that."
Are you forced to be here? That goes to sex
If they want to make that choice, that's fine. But, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like. If they want to make that choice and they can, they have a beautiful body, they want to use it to make money, that's literally their choice.
It's a choice.
The thing is, like, it needs to be safe, though. You think about think about all the grimy areas that are in New Jersey where there would be whorehouses, those poor fucking women, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is what you're thinking about. It's where girls are doing it right now anyways. And there's
everywhere.
There's a loophole now with prostitution.
There's a
loophole.
We got a hooker loophole?
Oh, we got a hooker loophole. If I pull
new podcasting,
if I give
hooker
you
loophole,
you're already on 3 names, Brandon.
I'm just saying, I could give you $100 and say, Keith, I want you to suck my dick.
You gotta get drunk first, man.
No, I gotta fill out something saying, hey, we're doing this on camera. That's an amateur porno. That's illegal. It's fucking legal. Swear to God. I'm giving you $100 to suck my dick on camera. We're filming an amateur porno.
Huh?
I swear to God. Swear to God, if you're just some hobo in a fucking Yugo trying to get a blowjob in your car, different story.
I've never taken advice from you ever, and I don't plan on it. But if I were to ever take advice from you, I would assume that would be the one I would go, I trust Brandon.
I'm telling you.
Three dudes all have girlfriends. One about to have a kid, and we're talking about hooker loopholes. That's what you get at hashtag shots for likes.
This is where I should have brought my laptop to sit there and fact check everything. I got Joe Rogan, dude.
We'll fact check it before.
We can fact check right now. It's just I get lazy. I don't feel like it. See, this computer's hooked up to the internet, dude. This is my computer, dog.
We need a thing. We need a guy.
No, because we already because Eric's already going to be the bartender. You know what I mean? That's already a 4th mic. That's a pain enough ass.
I don't think we can.
Bartender don't need a mic. Bartenders need to serve drinks.
Well, see, Eric likes to Eric will sit on his phone forever and just have the best time of his life. So that's why bartender's best job for him. He'll chime in, say something hilarious because he's a funny ass dude. But 9 times out of 10, I don't think he wants to be engaged.
I don't think
100%
we can fit a bar
in
that room.
No, and you guys will watch Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, he has that guy Jamie. He's
Jamie.
He's in the fucking corner fact tech and shit, just hanging out.
See,
Mike Zapata could have been sitting right there.
I'm really anal attentive
Well,
and everything.
He fucking called me. It rings twice. I'm like, hey, what's going on? I get the hang up dial.
See, I don't trust anybody, especially my shit. I'm really anal retentive. I want to be ahead of doing everything.
You would
myself.
set up your shit, but you have some asshole sitting right there on the laptop. Just
Googling shit?
Google fucking Chrome all day.
Google Master.
The Google Master of Google. Disaster. But then I have to get a bigger interface because, but we don't want more than 4 people on at one time anyway. 4 people, and I think a lot of the time.
You just have somebody sitting there. They don't need a mic and a headset.
That's true, but
they're hanging out drinking.
But they're gonna tell us the facts, and people should be able to hear them say, because sometimes they might just say something so just subtle and blunt, and it'll be fucking hilarious, and we'll all laugh, and the listener will be like, "Wow, I wish I knew what that was." You know what I mean? So,
that's where the GoPro comes in. You have it sitting there, stumped up. Oh.
Well, no, so that's the thing.
This is where you're working out the course.
If we start recording it live, which may happen one day, it's going to be through my computer to where all the sound is coming through these mics.
If you're going to do it live, you can do it live on YouTube or live on Facebook.
Yeah,
you can do it live while it's recorded.
Facebook's a little bit...
But here's going to come the thing, though. When you do it live, you're not going to be able to edit shit. It's live.
Well, that's the problem.
And this entire show is so much of it. You guys have no idea how much...
I believe it.
Dude,
right now, you're official. You guys are official set up. You guys are good. Doing it live, I don't think it would be able to be.
Oh, we can get on iHeartRadio now. I got to remember that. Because we've been out for 2 months, so now I can go on iHeartRadio with us. But
you gotta still, every time we do a podcast, it's so we do it, then Fudge sends the edit, he'll edit random stuff. And then right off the bat, they're like, you take this, and this.
Even
out.
Tanner, who was like, I don't give a fuck. He was like, all right, just these 2 things, dude. Please. Because you don't realize, you end up getting kind of drunk, and then you just start saying stupid shit.
You start spewing at the mouth.
Have I ever asked to have something taken out?
You never have.
That's because I'm the fucking man.
No.
And I think I overthink a lot of things, so I try to keep myself from saying stupid shit.
And whenever I say I
might have taken out
I
one
own
or 2
it,
things.
so you don't have that shit out for me.
Well, no, regardless, I'm going to give it to you
happens.
early, and you're going to have a couple of days to listen to it, and then...
No, I won't give a shit.
As long as you share it. Anyone listening, if you're in on this podcast...
You had an automatic share on me.
They
You
better.
ought to get that.
People coming on
I might
not
even share
sharing
you
it.
on my Twitch account.
I gotta take a piss. So let's take a shot, and then you guys take over for a bit.
Whatever, man.
Take another shot. Did we just do a shot? Oh, I already poured it.
I realized that,
You
but
have
I'm
one poured,
staying here,
bozo.
so I'm not worried about it.
I should have bought a bigger bottle of Jack Daniels.
I got
That's what they all say. I also have rum.
Mother Russia, drink some milk off with me, my friend. No thanks.
That was good.
Well, all right, well, let's do a shot and then we'll
Maybe the rum, vodka.
So what do you think? Nipple twat, or
figure it out, man.
Blow jobs and hand jobs should be real jobs.
that could also be it. It's very long.
What was the one I?
There was a third one that was pretty good. I don't know. If it was,
Hooker loophole.
yeah, hooker loophole maybe. 3 tough choices, gentlemen. 3 tough choices.
Listen, it's still early in the evening. We'll probably find more gold somewhere.
There we go. There'll be plenty of gold. Wait, so what were we just talking about? You got pubic hair in your drink, dude?
That's a long pube, if so.
You gotta do some manscaping.
What are you doing, man?
You didn't see that like huge.
I saw it.
I think it was a Thor hair, dude. It was fucking huge. It was like bigger than my dick.
Wow.
Hair was big. Well, hair was mediocre sized. That's what I like to. That's what I like to call
hair.
it.
It's modest.
Mediocre sized.
It's modest. Nothing to write home to mom about, but it's there.
Hey, mom, dick size. In a letter. Or I'm taking a piss.
All right, so this guy, it's such a production. This guy take a piss. Well, watch out for the dog, Bozo.
It's not much of a reduction. It's more of like a one-on-one take.
So what I was saying, so we have some people on there, like, we're like, oh, dude, like, you have a lot of friends that'll probably listen, like, can you share this? And they're like, do I have to? We're like, what do you mean do you have to? Like, I don't know, I was kind of drunk and I said some dumb shit. I'm like, the fuck did you think was going to happen on this podcast?
Well, that's the thing.
We get wasted. I have
The name
2 handles.
is Shots for Likes. You're taking shots, you're drinking alcohol, so you know you're going to be saying stupid
and I'm
shit.
a part of the podcast. Like,
But
people
if
know
you're-
who the fuck I am.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're coming on a show, like I know I was coming out with you and we're going to be drinking. We mean you've drank before in the past, you drank before now. We know what we're getting into. Why be ashamed of what you are?
We've had 2, well,
You know what I mean? Of what you're
2
doing.
people not share it yet. I think, right? 2? Was it 2, Fudge?
Maybe like 2 or 3.
I know Ken didn't do it because he was embarrassed or some gay shit.
Yeah, but then you posted Dan with the fucking tinfoil on his head.
Yeah.
Like a big steel nipple.
That's really what it was, dude.
It was literally, it was like a fucking a lightning rod.
Dude, do you remember, I want to say it was the first time we drank. The first time we drank like in a while here. And you wanted to go shot for shot with me?
Oh, shit. We're in Sparta. We do
Take shots at Sparta.
Yes, I remember taking shots with you. I think it was
a fight night.
It was a fight night. It was one of the first fight nights that came. Me and Zapata came by.
You brought ribs, I think.
Yeah, we made 3-hour ribs. I
didn't bring any money, but I brought ribs.
I was doing bumps outside your fucking door in front of this asshole. And I was like, oh, wrong party. But no, I remember, and we started doing shots for shots, and we went. We went the distance.
I just remember you kept kind of like, dude, you want to do another shot, you pussy? And I'm like, yeah, man. Like, what are you trying to prove here right now, Brent?
Well, at this point in my drinking, this is me. That was me being like, I was drinking like cream of the creme, prime of the prime. I could do the. I know I can handle the shots. So when I met you, when I came back, we were hanging out again, drinking. I was like, I got a drinking buddy. I could go shot for shot. So and so saying no. As to this other guy, I'm like, shots are like, okay. Nope, you was fucking bright-eyed, bushy tail. Fuck shot. Fuck, let's do it, pussy. I'm like, oh, man.
I remember my boss was here, and he's like, dude, who's that Brandon kid? I was like, I've known him since high school or whatever. He's like, he kept really trying to make you do shots. I'm like, yeah. He's like, the funny part is, like, after, like, 12 or 15, like, he still kept asking, but he'd be like, you want a shot, man? And he'd be like, oh, Keith, you were just like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that night you got my goat. Because for me, I was going shot for shot, absolutely.
Yeah, we were fucking.
And
What
then-
the fuck was that, by the way?
Oh, yeah. So, Satan found her way inside that brown paper bag, like stuck inside. And the dog was just like fucking her up the whole time.
Fucking idiots.
I'm back.
Unfortunately.
I was back, then I didn't say anything to you guys, then I left again, and now I'm back. Again.
Like so.
Back for the first time.
So
again.
I grabbed the fire extinguisher.
Dude, that would have been...
like so.
Dude, what if that would have been a good name for our podcast if we decided back for the
let
first
me show you
time,
something.
comma, again. You know what I mean? So it's like everybody's like, "What?" What's
No,
going
I
on?
think shots for likes is more lucrative.
I'm a big fan of our podcast.
Big fan.
Well, we've had people come on and be like, "Your name sucks," and then
So they go fuck themselves.
we just make them get drunk.
Once we added our names to it, it made it better.
Yeah, it is. It's the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast, but the full name it's Fudge and Finn's hashtag.
Yeah, Fudge
Shots
and
for
Finch
Likes.
has us
So,
on
which
so why the fuck are you Finn?
So you gotta listen more, bozo.
I gotta get the full effect then.
So my dad's adopted. And
Yeah.
I never, everyone's heard this. Well, whoever listens heard this story. So my dad's adopted into the Bomma family, but his blood family's name was Finnerty.
we used to think.
So
it was
how
Finn
fucking
again.
Irish is he?
Yeah, it's super Irish. Yeah, so I just go with it.
Dude, Finnerty is so close to Haggerty. It's
so
like this
so now
podcast
are
is
you
meant to be,
Keith
dude.
Finnerty or are you Keith?
No, I'm
Bomma?
still Keith Bomma, but that's like my nickname.
Remember when your dad was like, "Dude, thank God we didn't change the birth certificates yet because it's not Finnegan, dude, it's Finnerty," and you're like, But luckily, but this is after like 2 or 3 episodes into the podcast.
Yeah.
We're like, no, and it's like, no, it's still Finn in the beginning. And we're like, all right, cool. We don't have to change the podcast. We're golden.
dope.
Golden.
All right, I need some more vodka.
Can you hand me another White Claw?
Give me a little
cherry, little card.
white claw.
Give me a little brown white claw.
Brandon, I feel like I had something specifically that I wanted to ask you, and it's gonna take me a sec to.
Well,
think
listen,
about
you have a whole nother 2 hours.
it. Yeah,
3 hours
at the
of-
most,
of
we are at
bliss.
about an hour now, and everything's going smoothly, which is not surprising. But sometimes Brandon Tuttle's gonna come over, then you think, shit might happen.
It usually happens, yeah. It's more of a wild card. You either get a good night or you get
What'd you say to me on the phone, dude? I'm taking my girlfriend now. Every now and then I gotta be a good boyfriend, right? I mean, I could take it out if you don't want me to leave it in, but
No, but
you were like, yeah, just can't do coke all the time and fucking whatever. You gotta be a decent human being. So now I don't do coke. No, what'd you say? You were like, I used to be a cokehead, alcoholic, jerk-off boyfriend, and now I'm just an alcoholic, jerk-off boyfriend. Dude, you told me that. I laughed my fucking cock off,
Well,
dude.
that was the thing for a while. I mean, I was after the military and all the shit I experienced in there, which we can touch on later. I had substance abuse, and everybody goes to something that they like. It's either
course.
jerking off or you like too many fucking candy apples. You go to something.
Yeah, no,
So I
exactly.
smoked weed and I was doing blow a lot.
Yeah.
Like every fucking weekend. Friday, Saturday, I'd have my son buy an 8-ball night, handle Jack Daniels with a couple of our friends that we know personally.
Yeah.
And I'll be ripping lines. I'll rip a line off your fucking forehead. Like and this at the point
Off my ass.
Oh, I would do if it was your coke and you're giving me a free line, I would do it off of your ass. But like, yeah, fuck it. It's
You're
free
like,
blow.
free coke? It's not
Boom.
mine. I'll do it off anything.
But around when I came here with the fights with Keith and I was doing Keith bumps here and shit, and I was starting on the downflow. I was like, I'm getting tired of this. I don't like the way I feel anymore, and whatever. So usually people need rehab to get off of something. Me, no, I just get tired of it. I'm also get tired of being fucking broke.
Yeah, I've heard coke is mad expensive.
Well,
It's usually
if
completely
you
fucking-
get good blow, it's a little more expensive. If you know the drug dealer and if you also are a drug dealer.
maybe Brandon's the Joey Diaz of our podcast.
So probably. I'm not doing judo yet, but that's what I mean. Once you stop doing the blow and you start like realizing I got money now, I'm feeling good. And you know what's fucked up? When I stopped doing coke, I lost weight.
That is weird.
Fucking
it was
weird.
opposite.
I was do an 8-ball, boom, 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 but my diet was different. I was getting
Well, you
fast,
didn't eat anything.
I was getting fast food all the time. I was eating chicken parms or fries, a burger here and there.
Cheese and gravy
When
on
I
there?
fucking mozzarella
Disco.
all over French fries with gravy. The
Gravy. What's better than gravy, dude?
Not much, dog. Why do you think I get it on my fucking
It's
potatoes?
it's either gravy, sour cream, or blue cheese.
Dude, after Thanksgiving, I just dip
All-
rolls in gravy for.
all
I got you with the
things.
blue cheese.
I love blue cheese. I love
Sour
sour
cream,
cream.
dude.
I love gravy.
But
I love
yeah,
all
when
three.
I stopped doing the blow, I started eating better. Then I met Jess. Jess got me back.
Is that the
being
broad
healthy.
you're with now?
It's born with now. I'm having a baby with her soon.
Hey, fucking idiot.
Congratulations, by
Kid
the
number
way.
695.
Hey, man, I'm having two of my fucking 700
When you
kid-
told me that like an hour and a half ago before the podcast started, I didn't mean to laugh at you.
no. Well,
And
here's
what
the
we
thing.
meant is congratulations.
No, absolutely. No, I get it. Like for me, like I have 3 kids and this and that. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm done. Because when you bozos finally have kids, you're gonna be
I'm
getting
never
phone
having
calls.
a kid.
He won't.
Ever.
I will eventually. I do
Why?
plan to
You don't
have
want him any Bomma?
No, I just like money and sleep.
Eventually, you'll be able to get a lot of that.
Yeah,
Eventually.
You know, yeah.
Now does the lady feel the same, or she's
100%.
I was gonna say. I mean, you get.
Why do you think I'm still with her?
No,
Because
perfect.
neither of them want it, dude. Like neither of them want kids, man. Which is their prerogative.
And that's your
Good for
choice.
them.
No, absolutely. More power to you, dude.
I
You're
think
gonna,
more people need to not have.
I'm
fucking
coming to your
kids.
vacation home in 10 years. Trust me, you're gonna be fine.
When I kick my kids out of the
Just
house,
don't bring your kids.
I'm gonna show up with a Winnebago with like 50 kids. Like, come on, children. Uncle Keith's house.
You know, it's funny. One day when I have kids and like Keith being my best friend, it's gonna be like, "Daddy, where's Uncle Keith?" He's like, "You'll never see him again."
No,
bro.
he's in
Like,
Costa Rica banging Kristen somewhere.
When you're 14 and I can feed you beer behind your dad's back.
Oh, so that's when you want to hang out with him?
Then I'll start seeing.
Which I'm okay with. That's
Brent, do it on the mic,
behind my
Brent.
back. Whose back's gonna be
You gotta do it on
behind?
the mic, dude. Come on. What the fuck was that?
I already cracked
Oh,
it.
you already cracked it. I'm
I
like, that was
cracked
the
it.
lamest shit I've ever heard.
Listen,
Let's take another shot.
I'm a fucking.
Dude, you be get reckless lately with these shots.
I'm a new listener, so I don't know how to crack the beer in the mic so
half
easily.
now
now
you
you
know.
know.
Quarter shots.
Come on, dude. You don't think that sounds sexy?
It seems
no, it's the
reckless,
best-
but
it's the
like as
best
soon as the
sound.
podcast is over, I'm like, everybody get away from me. I'm going to bed.
Yeah. And then we keep drinking and I just black out. Did I tell you what Kristen did to me the other night?
I don't think so. Go.
So I was hammered, naturally. And she's I wanted to go to bed, but she got home, so I like tried to stay up. And I passed out like on the couch. So the dog starts tonguing my mouth, like licking my mouth. And Kristen, instead of stopping him, just takes a video and goes,
Well, that's fucking hilarious on her part.
there's a video. She'll show you. Well, no, she won't be home till like 3. She'll show you just like dog just tonguing my mouth for 30 seconds.
Let's
While
post
I'm
it.
snoring all hammered, my titties are flopping out.
We should post that on the Fudge and Finn fucking our Facebook page, dude.
It was
Yeah.
a Snapchat, so I don't know.
Oh no,
You
she
can't
saved
get
the
that
video,
shit
right?
back. She can't get that shit back.
I'd
on
save
there.
the videos
She
down.
saved the video.
I would hope so. You would
I
hope.
don't know. I don't know how Snapchat works. Every time I ever.
Snapchat has now the newer version for the past like year or so. There's a little thing at the bottom. You could save every single one of your snaps.
See, I don't do Snapchat. I don't do Twitter.
Oh, let's do a Snapchat shot here.
Yeah,
I don't do any of that.
I'm in. I'm ready to go.
Let's go. Shots for likes, Finn and Fudge, bitch.
Get my fucking shot in your shit. That's
It's better than putting your dick in my
Tyler.
you wouldn't be able to see that.
shit.
Good thing I got this keyboard from Walmart for like
Should we
20
get in the try and do it in a Baja? Or is it too early?
The fuck's in a Baja?
A Baja.
What did I just? What did I just?
Yo, the way you laughed, you were just like, "Oh, they're gonna make me do a Baja. A Baja.
Yeah, we make all the guests.
You heard
do
the
it.
theme song, right? You've listened to our
Yeah.
podcast, so it's like shots for likes, a Baja. Shots for likes, Baja.
So is doing a Baja.
There you go.
You have to
wasn't-
do that like a Baja.
Yeah. Well, eventually, because it looks like you're on your way, we'll get you drunk enough, and you can.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
We've been starting to do like the guests' versions of theme songs, which have been like really good. So like
Yeah,
you can have your own version if you want,
See,
or you can just like I can just like take stupid shit you say throughout the podcast and just pop it into and like make your own version of the theme song. Usually it's like our theme song at the beginning, and then now it's been, the guests' theme song at the end. I've been doing it. I've been,
Okay.
like, editing it. and shit.
so that's what that is. It's just doing that. A Baja.
Oh god,
Yeah, it's honestly it's like a beatbox technique. That's exactly what it is.
Well,
I
you're
know-
doing an inhale. At
Well,
the end, you're doing an inhale. Yeah, you're doing an
Because
inhale.
I'm never fucking stopping and I'm always fucking singing and I'm never fucking It's just like- Yeah, but that's what it's an exhale and an inhale. So on Tim's episode, I don't know if you listened to Tim's, it sounded like you did earlier, but we had the beatbox at the end, and so I was popping out the boos. You know.
It's all the inhale. It's like screaming. You have an exhale and inhale.
Well, that sounded bad.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? That was like in the South Park movie where they make the sound of a dying giraffe.
Like that fucking. I can't do it right now for some reason. I have no idea why, but it's like that inhale,
Come
like
on, pussy.
It's an inhale, yeah.
like they're. But for some reason, it sounds like really weird
You
right
sound
now.
like Kermit the Frog.
Tim, that was so good.
Kermit the Frog, a green frog that bangs a pink pig.
Yeah, what?
Suck me, pig. I don't know if you listened to all of Tim's episode, but at the end he had his own theme song. So he was saying shit like, Kermit the Frog, shots for likes, and he would go, suck me, pig. And then one time he was like, because he wanted to do the as Kermit, but he like, it all came up like last second when he was recording it, and he was just like, oh, wee, wee. So that was good. But, oh, man. So, yeah, so it doesn't have to be now at the second, but like eventually you were going to have to do like a solid, like a and I'm going to chop it up and throw it all over the place. It wasn't, because he did the inhale. The inhale was the hardest part.
Well,
and
you were like getting used to doing the inhale to go into like the and then you go,
yeah. So eventually, like, maybe we'll throw down like.
But that's the thing. You go out like boo, boo, that's it.
Oh, my poor fucking neighbors. Dude.
Now I get why it's shots for life. As soon as you take 4 shots.
After the other night? So the other night, fucking, when Brady's roll up and like knock over that sign and like Kristen and Justin with the fucking.
No, they haven't said it. I think that in their heads, they're
that was so bad.
They know we're leaving in like a month. So I think they're just
maybe just putting up with it.
I think they're like, all right, they're going to be gone soon. Like, just deal with it. But do we have 25 people coming here tomorrow? Like, these people just...
I don't know how you fit in. I'm taking a picture for my own personal thing. Shots for likes, 2018. I mean, 25 people in your house is ridiculous because your friends are my size or bigger.
Yeah, they're big boys.
Like, I'm a big guy, but you got boys that are fucking big guys.
Big guys.
And 25 of them. It's like it's gonna feel like the Jets locker room in here.
You didn't see a national anthem we sung last year?
Yeah, I did. And you didn't see I couldn't see white on the walls because it's fucking covered in bodies. Because there's so many fucking people.
It was so reckless, man. But the problem is my neighbors just moved in, and we really don't party too much here. But like they moved in Thursday, and that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then the following
it was like a
Friday,
podcast
Saturday.
weekend, and like Brady's were over. It was ridiculous.
Like,
dude.
So you had a lot of weekend.
Yeah, and they're probably thinking like, "What the fuck?" Did
Proper
we get
introductions. This is who you live with.
Dude, and tomorrow we have 25 people coming. Like, you can't keep that shit quiet. Like,
you can't.
I want to run into him and be like, "Listen, it's just so you know, we have a lot of people coming over."
Now they live downstairs.
No, they live across the hall.
So maybe you should.
Dude, it's like,
and I want to invite them, but like, oh man, I haven't seen them.
they probably make sure that they don't see you. That kind of makes sense, you know?
Puppy.
Dude, it's going to be...
The dog always loves making a feature on the podcast, that's for sure.
I would get his ass.
Dog!
Oh, don't get him going. He's never going to stop, bro.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Well,
What's wrong with
now my
Joe?
hand has a beer in it, so you can have it.
So my stomach doesn't hurt anymore from being, I guess, constipated, but I definitely...
It's the vodka, dude. I've been telling you.
I don't have the... Well, I've been drinking, so now I'm like a little drunk, but
Did your
I don't
dog
have the nerve
drink
to shit
booze?
yet.
Yeah, he's licking
He's
yours
a boozer?
right now.
I felt him licking the booze. I didn't know if that was allowed.
Dude, he's been like French kissing your as
That's
you're like
fine.
letting him drink your drink. He's
between
like,
the
"Is this
shit,
okay?"
between the shit on my lip and the shit on its lip, that's fine. Which, by the way,
It's
never,
okay. She's got him too.
How do you burn yourself with a joint?
you get it down to the point.
Do you have a roach clip?
It's a roach.
It's ain't 1970 fucking two, bro. I'm gonna fucking.
Yeah, well, it should be because you burnt your damn lip.
Yeah, I did burn my fucking damn lip, and it's fucking horrible. No, I was smoking it, and when you get down to that point, it just singes you, and your lips, your eyes, and your tongue are the most sensitive fucking things. So as soon as you put like anything that your lips doesn't like, you're immediately fucking like destroyed. You're destroyed.
Like, why would you like?
You're looking like Anna Nicole Smith on a Saturday night after a whole bunch of blow. You're done, bloated, done, cranky.
She's dead, right?
Yeah,
She's
well,
been dead for a while.
she's
Yeah.
been there for a
Did
minute.
she
Been a
lose
minute.
weight and then she died?
No, she was skinny, got fat, lost weight, died.
What was her deal? She was like a Pam Anderson fake tits.
No, she was
like blown
a
up lips,
playmate.
kinda-
She was a playmate. Then she married.
yeah, Pam Anderson.
Then she
type
married.
fucking blonde,
She married a bajillionaire, and then he died. And then she had a reality show, got fat, and died. Well, she got fat.
And what she died from? Like addiction to sleeping pills or some shit, like
No,
overdose.
it was opiates. Usually it's opiates. Usually
always
if
opiates.
it's somebody
It's always
died,
opiates.
It's always fucking opiates.
You figure people would just stop using opiates and they'd
Well,
be
I
all
don't
right.
know, man.
It's addiction, bro.
My liver's probably gonna fail, but I ain't gonna stop drinking.
That's true.
Well, that's the thing.
But it's like morally okay in our
Alcohol does a different thing to your liver than pills does. Pills.
Well, your liver, everything you do goes through your liver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I eat a Whopper right now, my liver probably gonna hurt. Like,
yeah, but
probably more pissed at you than how much booze you're drinking. He'd be like, Motherfucker, how much cherry vodka am I doing right now? You're fucking eating a Whopper, you asshole.
I'm working on the vodka right now, Keith. Do
One
not
thing
put-
at a time. One thing at a time. Oh, Whoppers. What's more disgusting than the dirty burge, dude? Dude, take the R out of burger and then just take out and then just put in dirty,
What?
the dirty burge.
Did it Burge?
And take out
Dirty
king.
Bridge?
That's what it is. The dirty burge. BRUGE. No,
See, now, if you call it the
BURGE.
Dirty
Jesus
Burge,
Christ,
I'm
I'm
thinking about
sorry.
the Dirty Burger and Trailer Park Boys. Because Trailer Park Boys is...
That's just an old dirty pigeon burger. That burger's made of pigeon.
How is it?
If you strum one more note, Bubbles. I
I don't know why
jail.
Phil Collins got all mad. All I did was call him a damn mustard tiger. He had mustard on his tiger shirt. Dude, I still have not watched a new season of that. I've tried 4 times.
They have a new Trailer Park Boys.
No
in the USA.
J-Rock. I mean, come on, dude.
He quit.
Yeah.
But the other chick quit too for sexual harassment or some shit.
Well, she apparently
Lucy.
the
Yeah,
actor,
Lucy.
the actor who plays Bubbles. Oh, wow, that looks dangerous. Holy shit. Sorry, we're watching like some crazy drifting on like some channel or whatever. But
it's
basically,
Ken Block.
the actor who plays Bubbles got into some type of sexual harassment ordeal. Apparently, it wasn't like legitimate.
He got something with his wife.
Exactly.
It was
like a
alleged
sexual,
that it was physical and it didn't happen to be
physical
that.
abuse, whatever. But it never or whatever.
And she
happened.
quit.
Lucy
quit.
But she was like, I'm not, that's.
Yeah.
I guess she's dealt with stuff like that.
So the only thing,
that's fine, whatever. I mean,
the only
like,
thing that was ever making her relevant, the only thing that was making her money, she quit because somebody allegedly had a problem with their wife, which is none of her fucking business.
Yeah, they were like,
Then she quits.
allegedly.
Alleged. And apparently, the guy.
I mean, honestly, like, this shouldn't be the only reason, but
are you kidding
I
me?
don't get that much.
Tom
of a shit
Brady
about
just
her.
won the fucking MVP.
Did he really? Are you kidding me,
No.
What happened?
dude? Deshaun Watson should have won. The second he got injured, the Texans sucked.
Yeah.
The Texans, or maybe. I mean, I guess you can't say Garoppolo because he only played a few games, but the second Garoppolo hit 49ers, they just won like 5 games in a row, dude. We'll get back to
I don't even want to talk about it.
That's wow, that sucks. You heard it here a week later, people. Breaking news! Breaking news! A week.
No, they're
past-
listening live. We're cool. Do you want Snapchat right now? This is live breaking news.
No, you should put this on Facebook Live right now.
No, we shouldn't.
You should. This
No, we
is
shouldn't.
gold. This is like you're gonna at least 60 viewers out of like 1.9 billion people.
We
on
would
these
get at
shows.
least 10 likes, I bet.
Easily.
I guarantee you.
But I'm telling you, it's
if
not
me,
okay.
you, and him put shots for likes on our Facebook pages, we get more than 10 likes. We'll get almost 50.
Well, you would have to. It would be like what? Like I would post it.
I would
because Keith
post
doesn't
it
have
and
anything,
I
and
would
then
share
you would
it.
have to share. You would have to
I'm
share
banned from
my
Facebook
post.
right
Oh,
now.
dude, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll put shots for likes, a picture next to Odin, and you're getting 100 easy.
Okay, but to go back, we're going back.
Did we take
to
the turn?
Trailer Park Boys. No, I don't think it's not
Not
that
yet,
bad yet,
not
but
yet.
we're getting close.
Break out
fact
the
of matter
Coke. We'll
is,
take a turn.
J-Rock. Let's take a shot. We'll get closer.
That's a joke. I'm way too old for Coke.
J-Rock
You
fucking
think
quit.
you are, but
So
Yeah,
I
he
like.
quit. He went to do something else though, another show.
But
where-
wasn't it like I think like he quit for like some legitimate reasons? He was just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
probably money?
No, he was sick of doing the Spanish accent, I think.
He did that. What Spanish accent?
Where
You don't remember that shit, dude?
He was ghetto as fuck.
No, the last
like season or two.
last
he was-
season he married like a Spanish broad.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
pretended that he was Spanish.
That's probably not the only There's just probably something.
That's just what I
serious.
heard. I don't know.
What I saw on our great fucking wonderful world of news that he just wanted to pursue his career somewhere else.
Doing what?
What has he been
that's
doing?
the
Because
thing,
I haven't heard anything.
But that's the thing, doing what? So I mean, maybe he has a new career, what he's doing, but for the
He
most
should.
part,
If he was smart, he'd make a rap
if
album.
you're on Trailer Park, yeah,
I'd listen to it.
Seriously.
That's what I mean. But if you're on Trailer Park Boys, your job is not going to go far after that. That's
Yeah.
you. Like fucking.
Ricky was in Boondock Saints too.
I got his,
And that movie fucking sucked.
I have to watch again.
He was also in Hobo with a Shotgun. He got his head ripped off.
Was he?
Yes,
I got
he
11 minutes
killed.
into that movie, and I stopped it, shut it off, and I posted it. This is back when Facebook didn't let you post so much, like a certain amount of characters or whatever. I had to post a 2-part status about how much that movie sucked. I got
didn't
like
watch the whole movie, though.
I got
You
like
have to watch the
11
whole
minutes.
movie.
Dude,
Did you
it was,
jack?
It was so unbelievably corny. I'll take this out. You don't have to you don't have to hold the mic.
I remember watching it and going, yeah, that was bad, but it wasn't that bad.
Dude,
wasn't
11
that
minutes
bad.
in, there was so much corny shit. It was just, I was like, this
Well,
is.
it was like a
this isn't a
retro,
cult
like-
classic anymore. This isn't like a great fucking.
Aren't they making a new one?
Hobo with a
Hope
Shotgun
not.
too.
No, Boondock Saints.
Oh, the third one.
Would you say homo in the shotgun?
Hobo with a Shotgun.
What's that from though? What
We're losing Brand here. We're
you're
losing
not.
him.
Brandon's might have taken a turn all on his own.
No, I was talking about
Single
something else. I was saying
turn.
two
We have
different
not
movies,
turned yet.
two different
Single
movies.
turn.
Yeah, usually it's all
Boondock
three of
Saints
us.
2 sucked because they had the Mexican guy and he was just too overbearing and it was miserable.
Wait,
I didn't get that far. 11 minutes and something seconds. I'm telling you. I can go. I've
Yeah,
seen the old.
No, Boondock
on the
Saints 2.
On This
I was
Day
talking about
app?
a different movie.
Yeah, we realized that.
Different wavelengths. Yeah, Boondock Saints 2 is horrible. Boondock Saints 3, don't even do it. Norman
I think
Reed,
they're doing
Norman Reedus is Walking Dead. That's him. That's all he's ever gonna do.
He's
Sucks
got the
that new
other show
Silent
now.
Hill.
And nobody gives a fuck about whoever else played in Boondock Saints. Rocco's dead. He's been dead. You know what?
Yeah, but
they're
didn't
doing.
didn't they make him come back in a second movie?
As a ghost, Oogie Boogie.
Did they?
Oogie
I don't
Boogie.
remember. I feel like I remember watching and be like, wait, he's alive again?
No, he was in the Boondock Saints 2 as like the spirit of Christmas past. Like, you boys should be shooting these people, not these people. It's fucking dumb.
I don't remember, dude. It's been a
dumb.
while. I feel like I need to watch it again.
Don't watch it again.
We tried. Do you remember we
Don't watch
tried
it
to
again.
watch it?
I don't.
Yeah, well, we were hammered. So we went on Amazon to watch.
If you want to try to watch it tonight, if you still have it purchased, I'll try.
No, well, we didn't.
the
That's the problem.
Boondock Saints 2.
Well, here's the problem.
We could probably get it on YouTube.
You can
or
watch it
something.
on your
That movie-
fucking cell phone right now, probably.
Well, I went to get it on Amazon. They had Boondocks and Boondocks 2. And I clicked on it, and it said it was free, and then it was just a trailer to the movie. I'm like, how do you not have this on here? You know?
Oh, maybe all they had was the trailer.
Yeah, but they have the first one.
It's dude. Clearly, the type of movies, how different they are. Clearly, like a new company, fucking like the company who releases it, produces it, or whatever. It was a different company. That's all it has to do with. You ever notice like certain video games, like it's the same type of thing, but like a different like production company picks it up, and that's why always certain
It's like
video
the
games
new Call
or
of Duty.
movies.
Call of Duty's is like made by.
Well, Call of Duty has always been going back between Infinity Ward and Activision every other year.
Treyarch.
Or is it Treyarch?
Treyarch?
It's
Yeah.
Infinity War and
Infinity War,
Treyarch or
Treyarch,
whatever.
and then
I'm sorry, maybe not
Activision.
your. No. Or so Infinity War is not doing anything anymore.
I don't think Infinity Ward is under Call of Duty in a couple.
That was the
in a minute.
contract they got because like it got so big, and I think that
Because I have the new Call of Duty World War II, and that's Activision.
That's I heard good things
And
about
it's
it, though.
fucking amazing.
Activision probably bought it out because Infinity Ward came out with Modern Warfare,
and that was
shit,
horrible. You go fuck yourself.
Modern Warfare
What?
was dope.
Modern
No,
Warfare was the
Modern-
best Call of Duty ever, dude.
All right, how hard are you going to try to be Halo?
No, you're thinking of
Advanced Warfare.
you're
Advanced.
thinking,
No, Modern Warfare is Call of Duty 4.
all right, Modern Warfare 2 is boss. Black Ops, when that came
Black
out.
Ops 1 was dope.
Beautiful.
See, I only like Modern
After
Warfare 1
Advanced
and 2.
Warfare,
really.
where it's
You
like,
didn't play Black Ops?
I
Black
may have,
Ops
but
is
not
dope as
really.
shit.
Modern Warfare I went crazy on. Modern Warfare 2, I really liked the story still because it continued. It was
dude,
dope.
get World War II.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Listen,
I'm
get
playing
World
Final
War
Fantasy
II.
right now.
No, fuck Final
And,
Fantasy.
Destiny.
Get World War II.
Which call? Oh yeah,
Destiny-
Final Fantasy.
Destiny's
16.
not bad. I got
I'm playing
Destiny
Final
too.
Fantasy 6, dude, and it's fucking awesome.
Which one's 6?
6 is right before, obviously right before 7, but I'm saying that because I'm
It's
saying
also
that,
after 5.
I'm saying that because I'm saying that because 7 was the first like 3D Final Fantasy that came out for PlayStation
Well,
1.
it was advanced in its time.
So like that,
It
you know,
was
like that
beautiful.
above like world view that like Final Fantasies 1 through 6 had or whatever. 6 was the last one to do that. But at first,
okay.
it kind of starts out and you're like, oh, I kind of expected like a little bit more. But then like a couple hours in, you're like, oh my god, the story gets fucking intense. It's really,
Yeah, those games
really
are
good.
all awesome.
Are you
And-
ready for the Final Fantasy remake on PS?
Well, yeah,
do
I've been ready for fucking like 4 goddamn fucking years.
Dude,
and you're
so
not
am
gonna get
I.
me started on this
I
right
want
now.
to see Tifa in like new.
Hey, don't fuck with Jesus.
Yeah, my bad, JP. I've been ready for fucking years, dude. I remember me and
Here's
Jesse,
a
like
joke.
Jesse.
I got a joke for you. Why do women love Jesus? Because his dick is this big.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh my god! I'm gonna have to try to explain that somehow to people so they know what happened.
Just think about Jesus on the cross.
Fuck 'em, they ain't listening
that's
anyway.
his measurement. You're golden.
Brad, you can stay here if you need to, man. No worries. Girlfriend might get mad at you, but she's gonna get mad at you if you go home. So
Oh no. She's prepared for every aspect of what I'm doing. I have a ride home from Ray Caruso if I can't drive. Or I can drive home, or she'll come and pick me up.
Ray
He has a
Caruso's
license?
finally.
Dude, Ray's got a
allowed
boss
to
ass
drive?
truck. Oh yeah, people are actually doing good for themselves finally.
He's finally accepting the for the
He's
win
got
thing.
he's got like 7 kids too, which is amazing.
Has he stopped pining over that one girl from like a decade ago?
Yeah. Yeah, no, Ray's got face tattoos now. He's all about
He's got the for the win tattoo.
yeah, for the win.
He's finally like every time I comment on.
Have you seen Ray? Have you seen Ray?
Yeah, we saw him at the wedding.
He was at Nate's wedding, right?
Have you seen his new tattoo on the brow?
Oh yeah,
It says family.
As an Asian saying family?
Oh no, it's family and FGW for the win. Right there. It's like Mike Tyson, but
not
not
fuck
as
the
elegant.
world, but for the win.
No,
For
so
the
he's
win.
accepted now because at first he wouldn't even comment on my stats.
He was
and then-
getting so mad at
And
you.
now I'm just like, yeah, for the win. He's like, yeah, rock on, Keith.
Well,
Like, so-
here's the main thing. Ray was really locked up after Tracy and the kids and everything, and he was locked up for a while. So then he started coming out, hanging out with all of us, and of course we're gonna bust your fucking balls.
yeah, are you kidding me?
You
That's
get a
what we do.
stupid tattoo, I'm gonna bust your balls.
Something was different with him. Like, and you know, like I'll be honest, like Ray, if you happen to be listening to this, man, like I miss you, dog. I remember having a ton of good times with you in high school, man. But just something was really weird about him. Like after, like a few years later, it's like he was like the broads.
You can pick it up on. Well, just put on speaker.
You want to do it on speaker?
Yeah. Put it against the mic. Put it against the mic.
Hello, honey.
Hi.
Tell her she's on the podcast.
You're on the podcast right now.
Okay, I just wanted to know if you needed a ride home.
Nope.
That's the dumbest thing you've ever heard.
Hope you're having fun.
Well, we're having fun. I love you, and I'll see you when I get home.
You should probably come pick him up.
Let me-
He's hammered.
No, I'm gonna have Ray come pick
Well,
me
at
up.
least she's considering.
Yeah,
it.
Ray-
I'm gonna have Ray come pick me. Why? Because I'll give him like a bag of weed, and I will have a great conversation on the way home. Vice being yelled at the whole time.
Why
So
would
then,
you get yelled at?
why, just because I will. Because
Oh,
I-
you're talking about your
her.
Okay.
Yeah. If I have Ray bring me home, I'm fine the whole way
Where's
home.
Ray live?
Ray lives right on Oak Ridge.
Oh, okay. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
West Milford.
So for me, my truck might be in the bottom parking lot. It won't be there in the
You can
morning.
keep it there. I don't care.
Most likely, I'll probably drive home. I'm a
Be
smart
safe, man.
Dude, I'm the safest guy in the world.
You know,
I've been blown up more times than fucking God.
you're the safest guy in the world. Is that? Can you
This
repeat that?
podcast is way too incriminating, dude. You know how many stories and things we talk about and tell on here that, like, if just one cop listened, or like one cop that we don't know listened.
Yeah, okay. Better off because a couple of
Well,
them
that's
do
the main thing.
listen.
I mean, like, you say what you gotta say, you do what you gotta do. But are they really gonna?
That's just why I can't wait till we get famous enough to where we get advertising and we can make money off it, so I don't have to work a real job anymore and just talk about
It's
all
never
this.
gonna happen.
No, it
It
may.
might happen.
You're
One
gonna
day
have
it might
faith,
happen.
buddy. Dude,
Fate.
as ridiculous as we are, my girlfriend's like, dude, like, one day, like, you're gonna keep doing it, man. Like, you guys take it very seriously, baby.
All you have to do
She's
is
so
keep
supportive.
up
I'm like,
on
baby, you realize
on
what we
the
talk
current
about, right?
events. Keep on the current events and discuss
Liquor.
it with liquor.
Liquor is the
liquor.
current event with
That's
me.
our-
you keep,
current
you
event.
keep the current events with liquor. You got fucking gold every time.
I'm trying to think of. I was thinking all fucking day. I'm like, all right, Brandon's coming on. Like, what's a good story I've had with Brandon? Like, where some stupid shit has happened. And like, I keep coming up with like little ones, but I know there's
just
like
thought
a
of one.
money pit in there that I just don't remember.
I just thought of one.
I got money
Shoot it.
pits with me and him shitting in a Pop-Tart box, roaming over Casabianca.
Oh, dude, mine was like nowhere near as good as that. Hold on, all right, I definitely remember back in the day when we used to like.
We were skater
we-
punks.
we
We,
were-
were skater punks, gauging our ears.
Yeah, when we were like
It's like-
17
it's
in
so
high
huge.
school and like midterms would end, and we'd be like, "Oh fuck this shit!" We'd hop in our cars and we'd go garbage canning. Garbage canning is when you'd be going like 35, 40 on a little residential road. It's like this.
By the way, they
Slacking,
allegedly
slacking.
did this. It actually never
allegedly.
Alleged.
So, and somebody would be in shotgun. We would slow down. We'd pick up, and recycling was the best. Somebody would pick up a garbage can full of recyclables or
Full
garbage.
bottles.
We'd go 30,
Cans
40
and
miles an
bottles.
hour, and you just let go of that garbage can to somebody else's garbage can. Especially on recycling day, you just look in the rearview mirror, and you got people in the back laughing their ass off.
You would see the
bottles
and
fly
cans.
up, dude.
The glare of
We made the
glare of the brake lights would light up every bottle of
We
can
did it
like
during the
4th of
day,
July.
too. We did it during the
Well,
day,
I remember
too.
you idiots the one time when the
Porta potty.
well,
We knocked the
maybe not
porta
even that.
potty over. We made me and you, dude, give me a little found.
You were
We
driving
made the police
around
blotter.
in
You
your
told me you were like-
dumbass.
Do you remember the political signs? When me and Mo.
Oh my god! All right.
We made the
gonna
front
get to-
page 3 times.
That's actually a really good story. So let Keith finish, and me and you will go back and forth. Yeah, go for it. Go piss.
There's this
go
one
ahead.
time you guys were garbage canning. It wasn't you. It wasn't you, Fudge. It was Brandon.
Monaco, me and Nate, I think were the big ones who,
Yeah.
because we were the first 3 with our licenses. Nate was the first,
You
and
poor slobs.
and I think I was the second, and like Monaco was close behind me. I think his birthday's close to mine. So like us 3 were the ones driving. Like I remember me and Monaco and a couple other people in the car. He had a paintball gun. We were shooting shit.
So
we got pulled over, and I was in shock, and I had to hide the paintball gun under the seat. So the cop and this is before we were like drinking really hard or fucking around. So we didn't have to worry about booze or weed or anything, but we definitely had to worry about massive vandalism. So this cop had Monaco pulled over for like 15 minutes, dude. He's like, if I search your car right now, I'm not going to find a paintball gun, nothing.
That would have been shit.
It's under my seat. I stuffed it there, and I'm sitting there, and it's his green Civic. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, Monaco, answer this right. And Monaco's like, cool as a cucumber, dog. And he's like, no, sir, not at all. Like Monaco was always the best for that. He was always the best for that, man. He was always killer with it. But dude, just oh my god, that political science story is gonna be big. I gotta take a piss too, so kill some time. Then I'm coming back, and me and Brandon will go back and forth because that's a really good story.
Well, dude, I remember that Brandon went trash canning. We were all at Spada's house. Garbage can. Where the fuck you call
Garbage
it?
can.
So Brandon's like, I forget who you went with, but you're like, we'll be right back. We're like, all right.
You keep leaving the door open, bro.
You gotta shut that door, man.
I had no prior to this. I apologize.
So you guys go garbage canning in Zapata's neighborhood for like a half hour. You come back. Like an hour later, there's police at the door. They're like, is there someone that's driving? What was that fucking, was the Cavalier?
Yeah, the
Like-
Z28 Chevy Cavalier.
Someone driving the Cavalier here? And I think like Miss Zapata picks, she's like, oh yeah, let me go get Brandon for you. Like, they're like, dude, you
Let
idiots.
me go incriminate him real quick.
You idiots fucking did it in the middle of the day. We're all underage drinking, and you did this in the neighborhood. You didn't even go like across.
No, we didn't go far.
No.
That's another.
We got 2 stories, Brandon.
That's where I got the tattoo, and then we went. Yeah, we fucked up
Dude,
that
they-
person's mailbox.
I'm pretty sure the only reason they let you go is because you were like, you pulled out your military ID.
Yep.
It was when I think you were just getting ready to go to boot camp or whatever.
Yep.
And
when I
they're
was
like-
in the late entry program for
they're like-
about a year, so that card got me out of so much.
Yeah, they're
shit.
like, dude, like, don't do that, man. Like, come, just go
Which
clean
story are you
everything
talking
up.
about when I think of piss?
When he fucking garbage canned we were at Spotter's party. He's like, well, I'll be right back. And like him and some people left and garbage can in Spotter's neighbors.
on the other section.
We like that was like our drug when we were 17, dude. We garbage canned so much.
Yeah, but he did.
How many
the
times did we make the
neighborhood,
police
dude?
blotter?
And then parked his car right next to the neighbor that he just did to. And they're like, well, this guy's fucking stupid. And they're basically, the cop is like, dude, go clean up all the shit. And you're lucky you're about to join the Marines. Like,
All right, so I'm gonna do the political sign ones first, and I'm not gonna say his last name. I'm gonna take it out because I said it before. The Kyle's house one.
Oh, Kyle.
Me, you, Kyle, and Jesse.
I remember
Jesse
that.
S.
I remember that. I
so
remember that.
we're gonna take a shot, and then
absolutely.
Brandon and I are gonna like
Reminisce.
go over 2
I am the guest
solid.
on this fucking show. Where's the red carpet? Where's the chicks with dicks? Like, what the fuck?
you have to specify shit.
Hey, man, I don't know what you
I'll get you a
identify
red
as
carpet. You
now.
want a red carpet?
I don't
red carpet.
Nowadays, you can identify as whatever the fuck you want. There's
get you
trans
red
species.
carpet.
There's
I'm a
trans
frog
species.
dolphin.
Just don't.
And people accept that.
No chicks with
They
dicks.
would.
People would accept that. I can sit there and say, I'm an attack helicopter, and they'd be giving me bullets for fucking free. Are you shitting me? And I got enough bullets to fucking last me and you 5 apocalypses. Trust me. Farms is
I mean,
one.
my plan was always to go to Keith's grandmother's, but oh, look at that. You get the red carpet, dog.
I get a red blanket. So when I pass out there in 3 hours, I know where I'm going.
It's a red carpet. That's
Okay.
red carpet, man. What do you mean
So
blanket?
let's take a shot, and I'm going to start off with the political sign story. And
Can
then
we just say it's blanket? It's not blanket. That's carpet.
Red carpet. It's red carpet. I said red carpet. He said blanket.
Fucking embarrassing yourself,
I
Brad.
bet.
Let's take the shot that we don't need. Let's move on to the political story.
You
political
You gonna
sign.
hiccup through a whole thing, dude?
No, I'm good. Let me tell some stories. I never tell any stories anymore.
Fuck off.
Cunts. I'm a cunt.
Oh fuck.
Shots for likes.
My dad just texted me. Can you resend that Snapchat? I'm like, that's not how it works. So next time
He's
we do
going to
a shot,
replay it.
I told him that, but I don't know if
He's just off press and hold.
Last
Yeah,
time I
understand
saw
that, but-
your dad, he was all like, and this was years ago. I'm not gonna say the last time. The first time I saw your dad after I got out of the military, he's like, Brandon, I'm still disappointed in you of what you've done, but I'm so proud of you of what you're doing. Keep up the good work. And I'm like, I am so sorry I had sex in your laundry room.
Okay. All right. So here's the deal. So basically, Nate was the first one to have his license in high school.
And he was the first one to lose it.
So I remember we used to hang out in that spot right by the BD room where Keith was at. Keith's currently cleaning up a little bit, so he'll be back in a sec. But
He'll be back.
So you recall because you. Oh, Finn. I'm sorry. So where Finn's BD was at, if you need rum, let me know.
I
Brandon
have
just
finished my Jack Daniels. I am very upset about this.
So Nate comes up right where we used to hang out by your BD class there,
Yep.
Finn.
The circle.
And I at the circle, and it was the
Crack
upstairs
line,
one because
formation.
there was a downstairs one and there was an upstairs one. We were at the upstairs one.
downstairs was crack line.
Gotcha. So Nate pulls up to the circle, and he goes, "Hey, you guys, you want to leave school?" And I remember being the first one, like, "Yes." I raised my hand. I'm like, "Dude, let's go." So if I'm not mistaken, it's me, you, Nate, and Mingo.
Most likely. Or Mullet. Mullet was probably there too. If
So
it
maybe
involved Nate,
maybe no Mingo, but Mullet.
Mullet.
So basically, we hop in Nate's car. Like I said, he's the first one who had his license.
Was it the
he had
Beretta?
like an old Cavalier, I think, huh?
Was it the Brett or the Cavalier?
I think it was a Cavalier.
Cavalier,
It was a Cavalier. Like I said, this before even I got my license. I was the second one to get it out of all of us, and
Yeah,
I wasn't
I
too.
remember.
Yeah, so we hop in his car. We start farting around. So basically, it was like, oh, we'll go get breakfast, and we'll just skip a few classes for the hell of it because he can drive. Like, why the fuck not?
Got fun. Young and dumb.
So we start seeing political signs. There's like a local election going on for like a mayor in West Milford or whatever it is. So there's signs all over the place. So basically, we just start stealing all these signs. Every time we see one, we would stop.
See,
Was it the
this-
same politician?
See, this is
Well,
where
no, we
the
stole
story
all of them.
changes.
We
This is
stole
where-
all
This
of
is
them.
where the story changes.
So it'd be funny if
It
you
wasn't
took
Nate's
one.
car. That was my car. Because I had
Are
those.
you sure about that?
It was a Chevy Cavalier. Because we would start stealing them. And then me and Nate,
Is this the one where we blocked off Clinton Road?
we stole
Or is that Nate's?
We stole so many fucking signs in the back of the
Are
Cavalier.
you sure that's not Nate? What did we do with Nate then?
I drove around because Nate was with us. I drove around with the fucking signs in the trunk of my car, wasting like millions of dollars of fuel because I had like 300 pounds worth of signs in the trunk to where we dumped them on Clinton Road and we made the front page.
Like, shh.
All right, hold on.
We made the front page of the West Milford Messenger because there was a political war going on.
All right, let me ask
and
you
people were
this.
stealing signs.
Which one is when we blocked off Clinton Road?
That was with the Cavalier.
With your Cavalier or
With my
Nate's?
Cavalier. I had the Cavalier. He had the Beretta.
So what am I talking about when Nate had us come out? Like, what were we doing? I could have swore we blocked off Clinton Road.
It might have been stealing pumpkins. Because you remember the
I guess there was a lot of times we skipped school and fucking did some
Do you remember
stupid
the
shit.
pumpkins we stole and then we smashed it and it ended up in Amy Carlson's car and then the riot happened in front of my house? Where we fought
Vaguely.
like 95 people.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I don't think that was the entire reason.
No, well,
I
there
remember
was
I
more
was next to
factors.
you.
There's more factors involved.
You and Jeff started talking shit to each
we
other. I was with you right in the hallway.
There was more things involved,
Okay.
but that was the nail.
All right,
But
so you know what? I'm
with
probably gonna take all this out, and we're just gonna start here to where,
Dude,
we were skipping school.
I think you're thinking of the story. Me, you, and Nate skip school, and this exact same thing. He was like,
we
hey,
were blocking off Clinton Road. That's the story I want to tell. Were you
yes.
there for that?
No, I wasn't there for that, but I was there for, hey, let's skip school, and we're like, fuck yeah.
All right, so I am thinking of two different things then.
So we stole traffic cones everywhere we found them.
You got the cones.
We stole like 40 traffic
So
cones.
you were there for that because the same day we stole the traffic cones is the day. So basically, what happened? Nate came up. You know what? There's a lot of times we skipped school and drove around in either Nate, Brandon, or mine's car. But basically, we stole. I guess this is you. So Nate came up. Let's skip school. We go and skip school, and we go and we steal traffic cones. We steal like, I don't know, in the 20s at the very least. We were just driving all over West Milford, Jefferson, wherever. So we go on Clinton Road, and if you guys are familiar with West Milford and or Clinton Road, towards the end, like towards 23, there's a spot where it bears to the right, and that's like Paradise Valley Road or whatever.
Crossroad.
Glen Cross Road, whatever it's called.
Everybody will know it's Clinton Fun Crossroads.
So what we did is we went up Glen Cross Road. Glen Cross. Yeah, it's like blowjobs, hand jobs should be real jobs.
They should be real germs.
We went up that Paradise Valley, Glen Cross Road, whatever it's called, and we found like a huge tree stump. We pulled it out and blocked the entire road with it. Then drove back down to where it bears off to the right onto that road, on Clinton Road, blocked the whole thing off with cones. Then we sat there.
Then,
well, this is the best part because this would never happen. You couldn't get away with this now.
Right.
We sat there, parked by the cones, acting as if we were people who didn't know where we were going, and we watched when people would pull up, and we would just be sitting there pretending we didn't know what we were doing, and people would be like, it's blocked. We'd be like, yeah, you got to go this way, man. And they'd go up there, and they would hit that huge tree trunk. We pulled like a fucking 25, 30-foot tree across the road. It was gigantic because it was in the road.
Do you know what that reminds me of? In high school, they had the fire doors. So the fire alarms went off, those giant wooden doors closed.
wait a minute, gents. Got it.
Come on, bro. Moment of truth. Better. That sounds sexy.
Getting there. I'm getting used to the click.
It clipped it, so it must have worked.
So you remember how you had the fire doors that would shut when the fire alarm went off? Those giant doors in the hallways of high school?
Like the one I ran into?
No.
Where the glass was out and I didn't have my glasses on?
No, but that was funny too. Dude, this sounds like that, dude. Like I put a broken sign on this door, and I kicked the door so one would shut, and people just kept walking around it. They're like, "Oh, sign says broken. Must be broken.
Must not work." But the point is that we sat there, and people would pull up and ask us because
How'd they not know?
Well, that's what I'm
clearly
saying.
these kids are fucking assholes.
Clinton was blocked off. And we were just sitting there pretending like we didn't know where to go. But what we were doing was sitting there laughing at people because the road was blocked off. They would take this turn where we forced them to go because we blocked off the road with cones. And they would drive up this road like a half a mile. And we pulled out a huge dead tree into the road so they couldn't go there either. So they would come back. And the funniest part is when they would come back and be like, whoa, where the fuck are we supposed to go? We can't go up that road. The tree's blocking it. We can't go here. The roads are blocking. We'd be like, dude, we don't know. So you know how many people we probably inconvenienced that night? Or that day? It was a day because we skipped
Probably
school.
some poor broad who's pregnant, trying to get to the hospital.
They're trying to get somewhere fast.
That reminds me of the 30-point
So they got to go
K-turn.
around?
Oh, dude, I was just thinking about that same thing.
Me and Keith, and this is before we were drinking really hard to get all the time because we were young.
Unfortunately.
I was probably 17, you were probably 16. We were on Union Valley Road, and we end Union Valley Road's like a 50-mile-an-hour road. We start just K-turning in the middle of it. In my car, this is I had my license for a few months, and we did a 30-point K-turn, dude. At first we drove really slow.
Yeah.
That's what we did. We drove really slow on Union Valley. It was 25, 30 miles an hour.
It's done.
We had at least 12, 15 cars behind us. Everybody was actually nobody was honking. We were honking. Dude,
Well, the K-turn was on Union Valley.
it was a road off of Union Valley. It was the same day.
It was Eric.
Shomers?
No, Eric Douche.
Doucette.
Yeah, so we were in front of his house, and there was
No, that was the 30-point the 30-point K-turn we were driving slow and honking ourselves with 20 people behind us.
But then the
but Eric
K-turn
Doucette doesn't live off of Union Valley. He lives off of fucking.
He was right by Justin's house.
Yeah, but no, that's where we did the K-turn.
I could have swore it was a road off of Union Valley, but this is 13 years ago. So it shows how much I remember.
I just remember you doing. The dude had long hair. He looked like fucking like Mitch Hedberg, and he was driving a company van.
When we say a 30-point K-turn, we literally took 5 minutes to do a K-turn.
Think of Austin
This guy
Powers.
was so mad, dude. He wanted to fuck us up so bad.
right, so what's another good Brendan story?
I'm about to tell probably one of the best stories that me and Brandon have
You
together.
remember this? I feel like our stories
Besides
all
me
over the
seeing
place.
his dick and Mike's upon his car,
Oh,
this
God,
is the
let's not
second
talk
best
about
story.
It's
that.
probably gotten bigger since
Hey, man.
that.
No, that's what I'm saying. You probably filled that as a young
It's a
man.
way he wanted his laddie.
Hey,
That's
man,
a good pour.
Listen, I was in the Marine Corps. I've seen a lot of dicks in my day. Trust me, yours is probably going to make me more proud to be an American. Because I know it's grown.
Being American.
It makes me happy.
Unfortunately for other men, I'm sure there's
proud to be
penises that are smaller
American.
than mine, so I apologize to those men. But
Mostly
Asian.
Asian.
So all right, I will give an apology. I definitely mixed up a couple stories because there was plenty of times where we skipped school and we went and did
Done
some
a lot of
stupid
shit.
So, but this story, there's no rhyme or reason about
No,
it.
this is what happened.
This is me, you meaning Brandon, if you guys can't see because you can't. Jesse, which we won't mention his last name, and Kyle, which we will also not mention his last name out of respect. And we were at his house. So we are.
And I just got a tattoo. I got my first tattoo of the Balance of Souls. This one right here, which you were there.
Was that day? That exact
It was
day?
that day.
Okay.
We were at the tattoo shop. Ray stopped by.
That was
you were there with me.
what was that place to West Milford? Everybody went there. What was it?
Johnny Eagle's tattoo.
Johnny Eagle. Okay.
So Johnny Eagle's tattoo. I got my tattoo. You were there.
It was just me
Kyle
and you.
Kyle was there too.
Kyle was there.
And
His
we were
dad
hanging-
used to get tattoos
yeah,
there,
we
so
were
that's why he
hanging
came.
out. So after that, we left. We left the
We went to Jesse's girlfriend's house.
Jesse's girlfriend's house. We
This-
started having a couple brews.
No. We didn't. No, here's the deal. We did not drink yet, Brendan. We did not drink yet. So what we did, I very much remember this. So
You vaguely remember.
it's well, no. This
You
one,
don't remember shit, man.
yeah, that's usually
You
true.
told 10 stories in one story.
All right, here's the deal. I very much remember this story. I swear
All
to
right,
fuck.
I hold-
So me, Jesse, Colin, Brandon, we go to.
Are we doing shots?
Well, yeah, I have one poured.
Brandon,
So
all
we
right.
go to Jesse's girlfriend's house at the time. Her name was Ashley. It was her parents' home. She lived up the mountain.
Purple.
Yep. I don't remember her last name. so
I
don't
know what
remember
it is,
losing
but I will not say it out of respect for her.
Okay, so we go to her home, which is her parents' home. I don't think her parents were home because of the thing I'm about to follow up with. So Jesse's all like lovey-dovey with his girl, and me.
No, he starts banging her up in the upstairs in
oh, he
their room.
did?
Yeah, he starts
good for him.
banging her
So,
up. We're doing something stupid.
so I'm about to tell you what we did. That was stupid. Me, you, and Kyle. It was either it wasn't Jesse. It had to be either you or Kyle. One of you guys ripped a massive bottle of booze from her parents' bar.
I remember this.
All right, so
Probably me.
this is the end of the.
I would say it
So
probably was me.
this bottle of booze. Luckily, we were responsible enough to not be drinking this bottle when we were out causing mischief.
Supposedly.
But just wait because
Alleged.
alleged. No. I very much remember, and
Always do
and a lot of in some ways I wish we were, but I'm glad we weren't because we probably would have gotten into a bad car accident. But we did not fuck with this bottle of booze. But it was either you or Kyle. I think it might have been you. It sounds more like you would do it. You jacked
He
this
didn't
massive.
drink back then, Kyle.
He did this. He did this night.
Oh, God.
He did this night.
Well, Kyle he's diabetic, right?
He is. He is.
but
But
I mean,
he shoots fucking insulin through his jeans.
Well,
and shit,
I
dude. He doesn't give a
remember
shit.
his fucking 5-gallon water bottle full of fucking needles, and it was like, really, bro? He's like diabetic. I'm like, that makes sense.
So I think it's you. So Jesse's like, listen, dude. Like, I know we're gonna like fucking cause havoc all night. Let's just go stop on my girlfriend's real quick. You know, like probably got some pussy real quick. I think it was you, jacked this massive bottle from her parents' bar. I don't think either of them ever found out, or maybe she did later on. So we take that bottle, Jesse fucking nuts, and we leave. So now we're like, hey, let's fucking, let's do some garbage can and let's do some destroying. So
See, that's when I had the Slipknot mask. So I put the Slipknot mask in the helmet.
Which
And
one?
I had Jim Root, the guitarist for Slipknot, the zipper mouth
Gotcha.
and everything.
So-
put it on, and that'd be like, we're doing some stupid shit.
I know I used to go to
Garbage
Dunkin' Donuts because I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts for a few months. I don't know if we grabbed a huge bag of donuts or if we might have known someone in ShopRite. We got like a huge bag. Do you remember getting a huge bag of old vegetables?
It was that
fruits?
night was me, you, and Mingo.
No.
No, you're right. No, you're right. You got a big bag of donuts, and it was
You guys are
that
fucking
night we had
stupid.
them.
Worst
No.
storytellers ever.
No, I got it. We're good.
Listen, sorry that you weren't there that night, buddy. And I'm your special
If I was
guest.
there, I'd remember the
And I have
story.
a microphone.
No.
You're going to listen to
All right.
everything I have to say.
All right, I'm very trust. I swear to God, I remember this one. So it's, no Mingo. It's me, you, Jesse, Kyle. We get a big bag of like old tomatoes from somebody who used to work at ShopRite or something.
It was
along those lines.
onions.
It wasn't. It was a fruit or a vegetable.
It was onions.
You guys are killing the story
Because when we got pulled over by that guy or the cops,
We didn't get pulled over that night.
no, the guy was behind us in the car after we smashed the mailbox.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, fuck.
You're
not
ruining
there
the
yet.
story, Brendan.
All right, Brendan, let's
Bad Brendan.
all right, let's bring it down a level because we're kind of drunk and it makes sense. We've probably passed the turn, didn't recognize it. So
I didn't realize we're at that.
So
turn
you
yet.
steal the bottle from Ashley
Brendan, you
Parents'
took a
house.
turn like fucking 40 minutes ago.
I'm
Jesse,
drinking more, man.
Jesse busts his nut. You, Jesse, Kyle, and
Right,
I
stole the booze,
Get
you
back
left.
in the car with the bottle. We get a bag of like old tomatoes or onions, whatever it was. We start to go garbage canning. Garbage canning, just to reiterate, if you didn't hear before, we slow down. We pick up a garbage can. Whoever's in
Just
shotgun.
and
We
throw
start
it.
driving like 30, 40 miles an hour on a small residential road, chuck that garbage can into somebody else's garbage can, obviously happens on garbage or recycling day, and garbage and bottles go everywhere, and it's hilarious if you're 17. So we're doing that all night. We're all not only garbage canning, but we also have this big bag of like fucking old fruit. We start fucking... Dude, we were doing this literally all night. Like
All
we
night.
didn't get home till like 2 or 3
like a
a.m.
How'd
professional.
you
like,
not get pulled over?
well,
Dude,
no, we
how
did.
many
We did
times-
initially. We didn't initially at all until we broke somebody's mailbox.
But we're close. Still
we're
not
almost
there. yet.
there. But
A road off of Maccapin Road. I remember there was like this really nice car. I think it was like I forgot the model of the car, but it was a nice car. But we just we might have like broken the windshield with this fruit
Something.
because we were like, this car's real nice. We drove past a couple times and just we massacred so much shit that night. Did so much garbage canning. We should have got pulled over a long time ago. But we're about to finish off the night. We are on a road.
It doesn't matter.
Weaver
what
Road. We're a road off of Weaver Road, right by Matt P's house. Right by Matt P's
it's
house.
right by Justin Erickson, like Amanda's house.
Jesse
It
S.
doesn't matter, guys. What
Je-
road? Just tell a story.
Yeah. Jesse S. I'm trying to. Jesse S. scoops the sign. Brandon's going really fast past his mailbox. Jesse S. throws or like lets go of this realtor sign into this mailbox. Takes the mailbox clean
Fucking obliterates
off
this
the
thing.
post.
It
So that-
it blew the hinges off. It
Final
was dumb.
act of the night. Now, a couple minutes later, we're back at Kyle's because it's very close in the area. Now we take this bottle that was stolen from Jesse's girlfriend Ashley's house. So, like you said, Kyle didn't fucking really drink almost ever, but tonight he was like, dude, all the mischief, all the mayhem.
He was ready to go.
And we're all like,
He wanted to go.
I think Kyle.
we're all
I think
going.
I
We
think
wanted to
Kyle was 15, 16. Me, you, and
no, Kyle was like, yeah, he had to be like.
me and
50,
you were
60.
like 17. Jesse S is
Like
16. Kyle's
I
like
just
15.
got my car. Like after you got your car, like 2 months later. I
No
got my
older than
car.
18 years old, no
No.
younger than 15 years old.
'Cause
This
I got
We were
this-
young.
It was that night, and I got this when I was 17. And
Okay,
that was the
so-
night.
so
I
we
was
were 17 then.
so we were 17 at that time.
So we got Ashley's parents' stolen bottle of booze. Me, you, Kyle, and Jesse are in Kyle's living room. Now it's like 2, 3 in the morning. Luckily, because of the end of the story, this will be very lucky. Kyle's father was not there. Kyle's mother was there. She's got the
Honeydew melons all on your face.
honeydew.
She does the woogie boogie boogie on your nose. Like
So
If you were lucky.
So this stolen bottle
you're
of
lucky.
booze, Kyle like almost never drank ever, but this night he did. We were passing around this bottle of booze and we were taking swigs. So after like a half an hour, 40 minutes of this, we took a couple
we're sitting
swigs.
in Kyle's house, right? We're
Yep,
this
right
house
in the living
drinking.
room. Right in the living room.
Cops.
It's like 2, 3 in the morning. Boom, boom, boom. We're like, what? Now, here's the deal. Kyle's cousin or uncle was a cop or something. So it's like, I think they just...
In West Melford?
It was his cousin that was a police officer, and his uncle was a higher ranking police officer.
Somebody caught a description of Brandon's car. Finding it at Kyle's house.
No, they showed they're like a Z28 Chevy Cavalier smashed the mailbox, and there's a Z28 Chevy Cavalier right here. Whose is that? And I'm like, mine. Come here. Come here. And then our friend Kyle's hot mom played that voodoo magic that she had. And all I know is that I had to buy a mailbox the next morning, and I got to sleep in that beautiful woman's
You're
couch.
forgetting Jesse running into the bathroom, freaking out, like going crazy with mouthwash because he thinks because we're all underage.
Well,
So we hear
Well, I
like
guess
the,
that's true.
we hear the boom, boom, boom at the door. And one of us, because we're literally sitting in a circle in
Yeah, I
his living
remember
room,
his house. Yeah, I
passing the bottle. So all of a sudden it's like, we literally we put this bottle behind a couch or like underneath the couch. Like if the cops looked around a little more, they would have found the bottle.
Oh, the cops were inside.
They
came inside.
They slammed the door and they came inside because Kyle's mom was like, of course, come on in. So.
As soon as they did this, I was like, it was my car. Then all eyes were on me.
Yeah, I think
I was Biggie Smalls that night.
I think they had some idea, like, because Kyle's like families are cops, so Kyle's family's cops.
Kyle's cousin showed up as one of the cops.
Are you sure it was his cousin?
Yeah, it was. I don't want to say the last name.
Yeah, don't.
But he was there that night, and he was like, "Who owns the car?"
Yeah,
him. And I'm
so Jesse runs to the bathroom
from the tattoo. Jesse's running in the bathroom freaking out because he thinks like Hitler's coming to get him. Like the man's going to get him and shut him down.
He was so paranoid.
And they were more worried about my car.
We were all sitting. No, we were all sitting
You guys
there.
just terrorized the town.
We were all. Yeah,
You're
it was
fucking
all
idiots
night,
are
dude.
lucky it was
we didn't
West
go to
Milford because that fucking town is so damn big. Like,
Dude,
like-
it's like 80, 90 square miles, man. But the cops basically what happened, the cops ended up never finding the booze. Kyle's mom never found the booze. Kyle's
So
dad
hot.
wasn't there to beat the shit
she
out
didn't
of
know
him.
that you guys were drinking.
They didn't even realize we were drinking.
No, not the cops. Her.
She probably knew.
I'm guessing he might have told her later on, like when he grew up or whatever. Obviously,
yeah.
you tell
And
your
she
parents
was so
all this stupid-
nice. She was so nice.
No, she was not at
She
first.
was nice to me.
She was heinously pissed, dude. Basically, what happened is that Brandon bought a $30 mailbox and gave it to these people, and they were just like, "All right, thanks for the new mailbox." I don't even think we had to install it. They
Did
put
you
it on
have to
themselves.
like go to their
We
house?
never gave Brandon the money.
No.
fuck 'em.
I went the next day with a police officer to hand them a mailbox. And at this time, when
Walk of shame.
when I was doing dumb things, I was also joining the Marines. So it was like, hi, ma'am, whatever. Here's a new
This was
mailbox.
before the Marines, though. This was way before the Marines.
I was in the leadership program. This was like on the cusp. But we could get into the Ridgewood stories. Ridgewood, Becca. You can edit this out later.
He's losing it already, people.
Well, no, we all know. I mean, we all know who Becca is, but like, I don't. What did we do in Ridgewood? I know we would go there and hang out or whatever.
What
but
didn't we do in Ridgewood?
did we garbage can in Ridgewood too?
We garbage can in Ridgewood.
We garbage can in a rich person's fucking neighborhood.
Actually,
Let's
me
take
and
a
you,
shot.
we take a shot.
I'm ready to go.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Brian, you cannot drive.
We did
Look
a
at
bad
your
job of
eyes
telling
right
that
now.
story. I'm a little upset about it.
You look
my
Asian
eyes are from this.
from his vape.
A vape pen.
It's just a
Nicotine.
vape pen.
Pleasure, gents.
Cheers.
Yeah, but long story short,
some more
basically
sweeps.
a bunch of like 15 to 17-year-olds drove around, caused mayhem all over a town for like 5-6 hours, stole a bottle from one of our friend's girlfriend's parents, started drinking that bottle. Cops came to the door at 2 a.m. Luckily, our buddy's dad wasn't there because he would have whooped all our asses. Brendan bought a mailbox for $30, handed it to the lady. She didn't press charges. We all got off scot-free.
Everybody's free. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, we did a lot of dumb shit when we were younger, and I don't know how we didn't get caught. I was just telling a story with Monaco how we were driving around paintball.
Now we're talking
paintball
about
guns,
Monaco.
people.
Let's just talk about me and you. We're now we're getting personal on your own podcast.
Okay,
Me
go
and you
ahead.
back in the day. We met in actually
Eighth grade, 7th, 8th grade.
eighth
We knew each
seven-
other since I moved right the summer before 7th grade.
7th, 8th grade. Me and you became acquainted. Freshman year, we were friends.
Well, no, we knew each other in middle school.
We did skateboarding.
Our group followed from middle school into high school.
Skateboarding, doing our thing. But think of all the times going to Vernon Skate Park, Hagerstown, Taco Bell,
Skate club, dog.
your dad's Pontiac,
How do you feel about the new
that purple ass Pontiac.
What was it? The Pontiac fucking Bonneville.
Oh no,
Bonneville.
It was
dog.
me and you
That's
listening to
your first car,
Lamb
right?
of God. It was me and you listening to Lamb
I
of
drove it a
God.
little bit, but it wasn't my car.
It was me and you listening to Lamb of God trying to figure out the levels.
Your dad was like,
fucking
"Yeah,
remember
Dan,
that.
it's a good car. You can have it as
Good guy.
something."
Well, It's a funny story because like I went with my permit driving with my mom once. And my mom was like, pull over, pull the fuck over. And like ever since then, she like made me get out of the driver's seat. She drove home. And I wasn't even that bad, but my mom like freaks out. My dad would take me out every weekend when I had my permit. I had my permit for almost a year. I would be the one driving because my dad would take us out, me and my brothers, every weekend. We'd go out, we would do shit.
Your dad also had a motorcycle though too.
Yes, but he had but Honda. Not much into like high school and stuff. He ended up getting rid of it. But my dad would always let me drive every weekend because I had my permit and he wanted me to learn. My mom would never be okay. She'd be like, "Get the fuck out of the car! You're not doing it."
She knew.
Hey, Dan.
I fucking
do you remember drinking at that old townhouse right across the street from Exxon? And shitting in a Pop-Tart box.
We had walkie-talkies and you guys wiped it all over the restaurant. Do you remember that? Oh my God.
You guys are the biggest assholes. I never did anything like this.
No, bullshit.
It was me, you, and Monaco, dude.
You would shit in your own wall. No, you wouldn't. That's a lie.
I might.
Me and you and Dan Monaco, you shit in a Pop-Tart box.
I had to stay home in case my mom woke up.
Kid woke up. So me and
But
Dan
you
Monaco,
took a box of what I say was some of my shit.
It was his shit mixed with some other people's maybe shit.
Oh.
And we had communication. We had walkie-talkies before cell phones.
What was that restaurant across from?
Casa Bianca. They got Casa shit.
You guys, for no
everywhere.
reason, just went and wiped my shit all over the wall of this restaurant at like 2 in the morning.
See, this is where like CKY.
The shit.
This is when like CKY and him was cool.
Yeah.
And all those funny fucking.
CKY is still cool.
Yeah, but dude,
But do you see Bam now?
he lost weight.
He stopped doing drugs. He's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe.
They're
skating
too old
again.
to do a new one, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's too old.
And some of them
you
are
never
dead,
know.
so.
Well, I mean, one's dead.
The fact that what's the funniest part about this story is that we had a walkie-talkie. So you guys are like smearing the shit over and out.
Breaker 1 9. I'm spearing the shit. Breaker 1 9. I'm spearing the shit.
And it was my poop, but I stayed home because I didn't want my mom would get super mad if I left, but like only get like 70 or 80% as mad,
You
knowing
know what the
that like
best
she
thing
was
about your parents is afterwards that your parents would make breakfast and you'd be in your boxers playing your fucking little piano. Do you remember your piano?
You want breakfast, Dan?
Do you not remember? You had your drum set there, the couch, your TV, where you played Final
It moved
Fantasy.
all over
everything.
the place. But
Then you
yeah.
had your little piano, the stand-up keyboard.
He's got a knee to the
I
head.
thought it was always guitar and drums. Like I played piano.
You had a keyboard.
You did have
And you
a
had
keyboard.
a mini skateboard, which you would do like tray flips on it. You don't remember the little like banana board you had?
I know I had smaller skateboards.
All right, well, let's do a shot because
Yeah, we're going
my
too
dad's
back
bugging
into the
me
past.
for a video here.
All right, what's the video? Brandon looks like he's 17%
Come on, dude.
awake.
Well, that's why I smoke, bro.
Well, why would you smoke? You know how much vodka we're gonna drink?
Dude, if I don't, that's like Xanax.
You're gonna need a nap,
if I don't
buddy.
take that, I'm shooting up a movie theater in like 2 minutes.
Shoot up a what with me?
Movie theater. It's a joke.
Please don't shoot the movie theater up.
I think Brandon's taking the permanent turn for the
He
night.
took the turn. Cheers.
Cheers, gents.
Hashtag shots for likes.
That strawberry vodka ain't that bad.
It's not that bad, man.
Cherry.
It's not that bad.
$20. I'm
That's
telling
cherry.
you.
Yeah, it's
They
cherry.
have strawberry.
I had both.
So do we have like a solid high school story that we might have been leaving out to finish her off with, or
Between me, you, and Keith?
Like, does that have to include all of us?
not necessarily? But I mean, I all those stories I just told, I completely forgot. Like how many stories with me and Brandon were.
I mean, I can go
so
through
much
high school
dumb shit.
stories for days with the dumb
I mean,
shit I
there's
did,
always
but
stories
you
between
guys
me
weren't
and
involved.
Keith, me and you. You always have the funny story between me, you, and Keith. But there may be many few in between. Or even recently, just hanging out together. I mean, we were friends in the beginning, and then we took a lot of years apart. I didn't see you for like 5,
Well,
6
after,
years.
after high school,
I didn't see you for like 7. The first time I saw you when I got out of the Marine Corps in Butler, I was in my Mazda MX-3 and I came and I saw you.
you still had that thing after the Marines?
With the Mazda?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. But that thing, 2 deer in a mailbox in West Milford.
Well, how's your mom, how's your mom doing?
She's alive.
Oh my god!
Well, after having like 7 stints of cancer and all this and that, she's
oh
still,
wow! I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
She
Dude.
had cervical, ovarian, breast, and lymph node cancer.
she was all
between when we were younger to recent. She had so many forms of cancer, and she's still kicking.
She's still playing
Thank
bingo?
God.
Oh, she's still kicking. Bingo?
Yeah, she's doing bingo in it?
She's being a boss. Think of,
Bingo boss.
think of Dynasty Warriors. She walks in. Done.
Dynasty Warriors were dope.
But
dude.
she's still alive. Ed is still alive. My brothers are
They
still
still
alive.
married?
How
Still married.
how old are
Very
your
happy
brothers
married.
now?
Eddie is 22.
Jesus.
Donovan is 19, and Ryan is 17.
Remember when Brandon would just terrorize them, like Lieutenant Dan and them, like shoving their feet in their underwear and shit? You used to do that to my brothers too. And I'd let you. I'd be
Dude,
like, "No, this is funny."
The best story about
Tough love, baby. You always have to have tough love.
so Brandon calls out of work out of school one day. He just doesn't show up to school, and his mom's old house. He had a basement underneath their living
Where
room.
his room was? Or no, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
that
So
was my old room.
we all got hammered the night before.
I definitely remember drinking in that room.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so Brandon just doesn't show up to school, which is whatever. He's hungover. So I saw her the night after because we partied. It was like a Thursday, so we partied that Friday that you called out of school.
Oh, he
But the part-
called out of school.
Yeah, the party got canceled because his mom was so pissed because she's like, Brandon, you're at school. She called him on his cell phone. She's like, oh, hey, I just got a phone call that you didn't show up to school today. And he picks up in his basement right underneath his fucking mom. He goes, no, Mom, I'm in history right now. What are you talking about? I have to go.
You
I'm
skipped school too, and you were there.
No, his mom told me the story because we had the party. the night
Okay.
before. He's like, no, I'm in history right now. I gotta go.
We still had the party.
Yeah, we
still had the
She
party.
threatened to get rid of the party. We still
But
had
we
it.
still had the party.
She's like, his dumb fucking ass thought I was that fucking dumb. I could hear his stupid ass pick up the phone and say he was in school. I went down there and whooped his fucking ass.
And she will whoop my ass. She's a very Norwegian woman. and she knows what she wants. Was just to have her son not be an idiot. Which I am an idiot.
Yeah, you're pretty dumb.
I'm not that. I you know what? For somebody who was like brain dead, I turned out okay.
Yeah. You know,
You know, I do
we
my
all
thing.
figure it
You know,
out. You know?
we're-
All your
No.
kids are alive. What more can someone ask from you?
The only thing I want to say is that no matter about your kids or your profession, you just gotta be happy.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course,
Are you
100%.
happy?
Oh, look at my TV, dude. Look how big my TV is.
No, I just got a new TV. Dude, I got a new TV and we can go dick measuring right now.
Oh, just wait till I
How
get my
big's yours?
95
How big's
inch.
yours, Brandon? How big's yours?
I got 60.
Ah,
He's 5 inches short.
65, baby.
Shit. All right. well,
I'm
either
getting a
way-
95
either
though
way,
once I
are
move
you
in.
happy with your life? Are you happy? Generally happy?
Well, that
the woman
that
you-
bottle of vodka is pretty full.
So
I'm
no?
not working.
Are you happy?
The broad doesn't want to have kids.
No. Are you happy?
So yes,
You're happy. Dan, are you happy?
Oh, there's always something to complain
No,
about.
no. If you're happy with your woman in your life, there's nothing to complain
My
about.
woman, like I said,
Everything else is bullshit.
my woman's the only part that's like 100%. She's the easy part, dog. She's the easy part,
no.
and that's why I love her. That's why I'm with her.
Bills, work, all that shit. No, fuck that. Life. Are you happy with your life?
Yeah, I'm happy.
I'm happy to be here because I know in like 10 years my liver's gonna be like, you're an idiot.
No, you live,
ya.
you live
One
it
day
says
you're gonna
that
have to
now.
figure it out and switch to weed, dog. That's
I can't. Weed gives me anxiety, man.
what.
Dude, no,
that's
you're
why I
just
say you have to
smoking it the
figure it
wrong
out.
way.
Smoking it the wrong way. How does?
No, I did. It's the last thing I need to be doing right now. I'm not that drunk that I'll smoke weed.
This ain't weed.
If you fudge everyone's
This is kind
What?
of weed. This is kind of weed.
counter weed,
You won't get this. You'll get this.
I'm taking a piss.
Brent's now grabbing Dan's dick. He's trying to grab his dick. So the one time, he's like, dude, come on, smoke. I'm like, all right, fine, fuck it. Yeah, it's a great idea. And I did. I just fucking,
Just dreamt it.
dude, I smoked all his weed. So we smoked a bowl together. I was like, oh, fucking hammer. Oh, I'm fucking high. He went to bed. I fucking just kept pouring more weed into the bowl.
Was
He
he
woke up.
smoking?
Yeah.
You just kept smoking?
Yeah, and he was sleeping, and I passed the fuck out. He's like, dude, how much weed did you smoke? I was like, I don't know. I just kept smoking it, man. I don't know what to tell you. Should have tried to get me a smoke. I don't know what you want from me.
I said uncle, and it kept getting me.
Do you remember you were there on Zapata's boat, the most epic times on Zapata's boat?
Oh, suppose no. Dude, we were rebuilding Zapata's boat. I have the boat.
Where it's your parents'
I have the pontoon boat. We
a lot of memories in that boat.
Listen to me. I'm not lying to you.
You fucking lying.
This is actually fucking truthful. Me and Zapata have the boat. We did the floors, the carpet, and the railings.
That's awesome.
The motor runs.
No,
You will be on Zapata's boat this summer.
I texted him back. He never got back to me.
I can call that motherfucker right now, and he will
Call him. Get him on speaker. Put it on speaker and
call
close.
Mike Z.
Get him. Get close to the mic.
You fucking bitch, Siri. Fucking bitch.
You got a shot to end it. Pour up a shot.
I'm not gonna call Mike Zapata for doing last shot.
Well, call him first.
Call first.
Yeah.
Put him on speak.
Yeah, dude.
Nigga on blast.
What?
Nigga on blast.
You remember the drunkest person we've ever had on the podcast?
Beautiful. No, I've been pretty hammered.
You're not a guest, you're a host.
He ain't picking up. Look at this dog looking at your pizza, dude. Give me that shit.
Ew.
Yo, Mike.
Tell him he's on the podcast.
Mike, you're on the podcast.
Oh, yeah? What you guys doing?
Do you want to come drink with us?
No.
Shut down.
I don't even want to be here, Mike. You can't hear me, but
Mike, you fucked up because you called me and you fuck. It was like
Bro.
it was like 4 rings and I picked up and I got the hang up thing.
Oh, no. Hang up.
What do you mean no?
no.
No.
Probably this
but-
My man, pots and pans.
Very incriminating podcast, bro.
No. No one's listening, dude. We're cool.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, Mike. I'll see you soon. Because I'm coming to your house.
Why did Taco Bell start making
just
fries?
Leave that door unlocked, and I'm going to bring you a blunt.
What?
Please.
All right, let's cheers and end this shit.
Let me get a shot.
I don't have a shot.
Well,
I have
fucking
booze.
pour one, bozo. What's wrong with you?
Cherry?
You just said it wasn't that bad like 10 minutes ago. You want straw? I'll grab you strawberry, dude.
No, let's see strawberry for later.
Hey, dog. Hey, dog.
Dude.
All right, Brandon. Let's finish her off right. Thank you very much for coming out,
Shots
Brandon.
for
We didn't
likes.
waste time. You will be on again, buddy.
Oh, no, thank you guys. Pleasure.
Hey,
Did I
DJ.
just chase my vodka
So gross.
Vodka?
with my
I
vodka
didn't even
by
chase your
mistake?
vodka. You stupid cherry vodka is so gross.
Slip.
But for me to you guys, thank you for having me on the podcast. Love you guys.
If anyone's wondering, Brandon's hammered.
I
but,
get the thigh fat.
Slip piece.
hey, DJ,
Slip.
take the shit and spin it.
Yeah. Oh. DJ Khaled. Ass. Who the best? Likes. Win. N-word. Ooh. 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 Jump on the ooh. Bum no. Boom. Do. Oh, shot for likes.